Ladies with gentle hands, welcome to episode 29 of the Trophy Hoarders podcast. This is our Halloween special, and we've got some special guests today. Who's that? Hello, buddy.
Hi, I'm
What's
Mr.
your name?
Sacco. We're trying to branch it and get the younger audience, so I thought, "Look, I need to hide it. Mr.
Oh,
Socko,
yeah.
just came out.
Hello, Mr. Socko. How you doing, buddy? You all right?
I'm doing good.
Well, I guess we're a family-friendly podcast now.
Yeah, I don't think I would get a job on CBBS, mate. I don't think I'd last very long.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing Race with Ryan and I tried to do the kid's voice, and it's just so much energy being drained trying to be a kid's presenter.
I mean,
Right.
I couldn't do it. I haven't have that fake personality, fucking just ready to go the whole time.
Yeah, just ultra high pitch squeaky like, "Hi guys."
So energetic. Like, mate, we're old. We've just not got the energy for it.
Yeah, the complete opposite of me. I'm on that mellow kind of chilled out vibe.
I'm on my old man, angry at the world vibe. That's what I'm on.
Old man screams at cloud.
It shouts at cloud.
Well, we've been feeling in the Halloween spirit recently, haven't we? We've already uploaded a video to the channel of us reacting to some ghosty videos, which I can't lie, it was pretty fun. I loved it.
Aye, it was fun. It was fun recording it, editing it, not so much, but it was a good time.
Yeah, you carried very hard on that one. That video was almost lost to my bad editing skills.
Mate, it's just you try to fix the audio when it's out of sync that bad, and it's poof,
Yeah,
it is a pain. But I don't think the audience cares about syncing audio tracks. They're here for the good stuff, mate. They're here for the
yeah.
spooks.
Yeah, they were probably focused on like the actual thing happening on that video. But of course, if you are subscribed to the Trophy Hoarders podcast on YouTube, you can see that exclusive episode there. If you're on Spotify, unlucky, and Apple. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you need to go check it out. Go to the channel.
But I guess the main thing today, right, being a Halloween special, I know people are going to be listening to this just after Halloween's. Hopefully, everyone had a safe and spooky time. We're going to be delving into some video game mysteries, but I guess they're going to be horror related mysteries. And a lot of these are probably, or I've kept them a secret from you, so you might know them, but I'll tell you the little story. I'll set the scene, so turn off the lights, maybe get a candle on, see if it goes out. If it
Ooh,
does,
nice
that means that,
romantic. You're set in the mood.
yeah, well, it means that if the candle goes out, there's a ghost or somebody farted, so either or. But to kick things off then for this spooky segment, I want to talk about up first is Herobrine from
Ah,
Minecraft. You've heard of this one, have you?
yes, of
You've heard of
course.
this. Well, for those that don't know, mine in Minecraft, there's this character called Herobrine, and supposedly they're meant to be this mysterious character, and they look like a default skin, you could say. So for the kids listening, because we are a family-friendly podcast, give us a wave, Mr. Socky.
I need to put him
Is
back
he?
on.
Oh, he's gone. Anyway, you have default skins like in Fortnite, right? In Minecraft. Oh, hello. Um, and the legend says, right, that apparently random structures can be built by this Herobrine character or character person thing entity that lives within Minecraft, and it's also been said to stalk players and perform eerie actions. And despite people reporting this online and having kind of similar experiences, we could say, Mojang, the developers of Minecraft, confirmed that Herobrine never existed in the game, and it remains a fan-made myth and apparently a classic example of a creepypasta. However, despite them saying no, it's not in the game, I don't know if I believe them or not.
Nah, you don't believe him?
I can't describe it, but there's just something about when you get down to level like 13,000, between 11 and 13,000, when you're looking for diamonds, you're in your mine tunnel, and it's just dark. You're like, oh, it's something
Spooky.
watching. Yeah, and then you could be in your house and it's raining in Minecraft and it's you can hear it outside. You're like, oh, I can hear the mobs, but is there somebody watching me?
Yeah, I mind my pal, like when Minecraft first came out, like before it was even 1.0, like this is back OG Minecraft when it first came out. I was playing Minecraft and my pal was like, I'll never forget him, Joe, I miss you, buddy. And he was like, mate, you ever heard of Herobrine? And I was like, no. And he's like, he looks like you, like default skin, but his eyes glow in the dark. He's like, he like follows you and stuff like that. And he's telling me this on a Skype call, if the kids remember Skype back in the day. So mate,
Rest in peace.
I'm playing Minecraft, and then I'm just constantly convinced that I keep seeing his like wee glowing eyes following me the whole time. So mate, I'm on the call with him like, mate, I think Herobrine's in the cave with me. What? Pure panicking. But obviously, mate, I don't think he's real. I think it's just a wee joke we tell the kids. But he got me a bit, mate.
Yeah, it's crazy to think where that urban legend started from. Like, was it an adult? Was it a developer? Or was it just a kid and it passed from one friendship group to the next, and how it just spread like an infection? Because I'd say most Minecraft players of our older age demographic, probably not the younger kids that may play it, I don't even know if they do anymore, but I'd say that everyone probably has heard of Herobrine in some capacity. Whether they may not know what it is, but they've definitely heard of the name, surely.
I wonder if he's in the movie. Do you think he's in the movie?
Oh, I don't know actually. I've not seen the movie. Have you?
I'm a grown ass man. Do you think I've watched the fucking Minecraft movie?
Hey, I mean, saying that, like, it does look all right, to be fair. I was like, oh no, it's going to be rubbish. But then you see more and more of it, and you're like, oh, do you know what? It could actually be all right, you know?
Nah, I don't think I'll begin to watch, but I'm curious if he's in it.
Yeah, don't know. Maybe he's like just in like one frame in the background. Do you know what I mean? It's like an Easter egg to be like, we knew it. We knew it existed.
We got him, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
got him, ladies and gents.
We got him.
All right, so getting a little bit more creepier now, and it seems that a lot of the games, or a lot of creepy tales in video games, tend to come from like older games.
So I was going to say that's probably a good shout. With I want to find out who started Herobrine. There's got to be like a YouTube video essay out there that finds out who done it. Because mate, there's always like, it went around every school in my area. I don't know if it was the same thing done in England, but there was like the tale of the guy that like pinged his nipple off with deodorant.
Oh yeah.
But it's like they sprayed it on and then just went ting and pinged, and his nipple came clean off and stuff like that. And then there was like the kid that died because he was spraying too much Lynx in the bathroom, and then he just inhaled it all and died. Like, you know, there was a amount of stupid stories like that. So mate, I'm curious as to who started the Herobrine one.
Yeah. Also, speaking of school, did you ever do that like rubber challenge where like you would rub your skin off? No? Just an England thing?
You would rub your skin off? Is that
So,
a
like,
euphemism for fucking beating the old bishop?
Yeah, we're just gooning. No, like you would get a rubber, like a white and pink rubber, like your generic one, and like you would get it on your skin, and like you'd rub it and rub it and rub it and rub it, and because you're rubbing it with such friction, it would cause like severe burns. And obviously, it was just one of those weird trends, sort of thing, or not trends, but like I don't know, like TikTok trends. Like I don't know, kids probably got bags on their head. Huh?
We played Knuckles. Did you just play Knuckles?
Yeah,
where it's like you put your, is it the same thing done in England where it's like you put the fist in and then you get the coin and then you fire the coin in, and mate, your knuckles are off. Fuck, mate, you feel like a badass in the playground. Your knuckles all bloodied up, like like you're Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many like weird things. It's interesting to know that. I guess we are in the UK, so things travel, but it's just crazy to think like who started it. Do you know what I mean? But another one, and this is again probably some more playground antics, but The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, Ben drowned. And
I thought you were going to say bend over. There's a fucking throwback to school.
Yeah. Mate, whenever we got a supply teacher, we'd always think of like different names.
Dumbest names. Good
like
times.
Michael Hunt, and if you just call him Mike.
Just call me Mike.
That's a good one. Yeah, just call me Mike if that's all right. Thanks, supply teacher. But a lot of these things that I'll be talking about, there's probably more in-depth videos on YouTube, because I remember going through a phase of watching and learning about a lot of these when I was younger, and this one I'm speaking about now, kind of getting like retrospective chills just like thinking about it. I don't have the right narration voice. I think I need to. Can we just change my voice to an AI one for this segment? Is that all right?
I reckon you just get all husky, mate. Imagine I'm a pretty lady.
Oh. Pretty lady. Okay. Hello, pretty ladies.
Hello, pretty lady. Let me tell you tale.
There is a haunted. I can't even do it. I'm gonna stop
Oh,
before I
mate, that's
offend
what you need to do.
anybody.
You need to swap accent just randomly throughout it.
Yeah. So, do you know what? Now that I'm on the spot, I'm actually nervous. Like, I'm like, what do I do?
Give me a bit of Scottish accent, mate. Come on.
Scottish.
Come
I actually don't know. I
on.
actually don't know how to do Scottish. I could probably say like I am blue. That's
I
probably
am
as
brew.
close.
That wasn't the
I am
worst.
blue. You wee lad. No, I can't do it. I feel like it's just gonna get offensive really quick. But anyway, right? There's a haunted cartridge. I can't even speak English half the time, and I'm trying to do
Damn.
Scottish. Can you say that for me? A haunted cartridge story.
A haunted cartridge story.
Okay. A haunted cartridge story.
The fuck was the story about, mate?
I was
Worst.
listening to you say your story was what changed. Like everything else sounded like
I hate saying
not
the word
Scottish.
girl. Girl. I hate that word.
Girl.
Girl. I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a Scottish family and they were saying the girls. Also like the grandma on the side was like fucking thick Scottish and it was like the girls. And I was like, what did you say? Go get the
Yeah,
who?
fine. That's one of the ones where every time I say it, I'm just like, ugh. I try and avoid it, you know.
Ooh.
Purple burglar alarm, though. I can say that.
Just about. You've been practicing.
Mate, that's what I stay up late at night, just waiting for some English cunt to
Yeah.
ask me to say it. Go on, ask me.
Go on, say it 3 times and turn around while you're doing it.
Purple burglar alarm. Purple.
Right. Anyway, back to the scariness. So, The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, right? It said that there's meant to be the haunted cartridge. So before games were all digitalized, we actually had to go to the shop and buy physical copies of games. For the younger viewers, that might be quite shocking. But this story, essentially, right? Somebody buys a used copy of Majora's Mask, right? And they claim that the game behaves a little bit strange, a little bit weird, and it starts speaking to the player using the name Ben, apparently. So the game allegedly is speaking to the gamer,
But
which
the gamer's called Ben, or the game itself identifies as Ben. The game's like, mate, I'm Ben, by the way. And he's like, fuck, a talking video game cartridge. This is like a
yeah.
fucking spin off of Scooby Doo.
To my understanding, I think the player's name is just like they've not said. I think
Right.
Ben is just like what the video game is saying, right? And as the story goes, the game starts becoming like increasingly sinister and like manipulating in game world events and things like that. And it's said to learn player information, and it's considered a interactive horror story within gaming. So it's yeah, I think when you think of Zelda, you think of something that's quite childlike, and then to sort of it be like, oh, Ben, and then it get like slightly creepy, like, oh, Ben drowned, Ben died, like things like that.
But
Can be quite
what year is
creepy.
this set in?
What year?
Yeah. When's Majora's Mask
What?
comes out?
It's
I mean, it's a
probably like
video game
90s,
cartridge, so it's got to be like the 80s.
80s.
Yeah, 80s, that's right.
Let me see the release date. It came out in 2000. So by cartridge, is it still a cartridge? Like,
Oh,
what would
well,
that be, like
and
GameCube?
yeah. No, GameCube was a disc, I think. Mate, I'm not a Nintendo guy, but
Yeah, it's
point being,
yeah,
the kid was probably suffering from lead poisoning or something. You know what I mean?
yeah. But the interesting thing about that, I guess, creepypasta is that it just spawns from a dude writing like a horror web thing like 10 years after. So
Oh, but he waited
it's
10
debunked it.
years to tell everybody. He never even told his pals in school.
Yeah, waited 10 years. But this the next one I've got is pretty creepy, and I was actually too scared to like listen because I watched this as a YouTube video, and I was actually too scared to listen to the soundtrack from the game that they talk about. I don't know if you know what I'm going to say here, in regards to Lavender Town.
Oh, something to do with
Ring any
Pokemon.
bells?
Yeah, I watched. There was like a YouTube video on it like 3 year ago, maybe probably longer than that, ages ago. But yeah, some video blew up about it.
Yeah, so in Pokemon Red and Blue in Lavender Town, this is called Lavender Town Syndrome. So there's an urban legend that essentially claims that in Lavender Town, the song that plays, there's like a high-pitched sort of frequency in it, and apparently only kids can hear it, which I don't really subscribe to nonsense that people can hear different. Like we're all human, right?
No, that's true though.
Is it true?
Yeah, that's a real thing. You don't know about it?
No, I thought we're not dogs, so why are we hearing different
No,
frequencies?
like as you get older, like you can't hear the pure high frequencies anymore. So it's like, mate, there's a old guy's house that I walk past when I'm walking the dog, and it just does this weird beep noise, and mate, it is fucking annoying. And then same as there's like shops in the town, and they've got like pure high frequency things like that, and it's to stop like the wee Ned singing about. It's like an actual real thing.
Maybe this is a real story then. So those high pitched frequencies in that area of the game in the soundtrack was apparently it led to nausea, headaches, and even some severe mental effects. And it was dubbed the Lavender Town Syndrome. And I guess we can say this, we're a bit deep into the podcast, but in some videos when they discuss this, I think they say that it essentially drove people insane to the point where they may have tried
sewer
a little bit
sliding.
of Sudoku. Yeah, sewer sliding, a bit of Sudoku. But yeah, bit of a sensitive topic there. But could you imagine if you did hear something and it did, like it's almost like I can't say the word. Hypnotize.
Hypnosis.
Yeah. Like hearing something on a game that you're playing in a section, it's like, oh, I'm hearing it, and it's like, oh, maybe we're hearing a high pitched frequency. Is there kind of like an underlying, like there could be a man whispering like, you need to do this, like
get me your mum's bank card, tell me the 3 numbers on the back,
and buy the Fortnite season pass.
Aye, but mate, I remember watching the video on that. I think it was it like the original release copy or something like that, a Pokemon Red and Blue?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
It was like original release copy, probably the Japanese like first print of it as well. So then like Western audiences never got it. So it was like, being in the West, we're watching the video. Obviously, we don't really get Japanese imports, so it's like we can never verify it. So I'm seeing this YouTube video; it must be true, right?
People on YouTube never lie.
No, exactly. So it's one of those things where, as a kid, it freaked me out because I was like, they started playing it, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to hear this.
Stop.
Yeah, I was like, mute that shit.
I'm young at heart; it'll still get me.
Yeah. But another beloved game, Sonic the Hedgehog. We've got Sonic.EXE. I don't know what that means. Is that like a file type or something?
It's an executable file. So it's like opens the file. It opens the program.
Right. So for this, it was a horror-themed fan game of Sonic, and it was titled Sonic.exe. So that makes sense, right? It's a file type. And the player would download this cursed version of the Sonic the Hedgehog game, and
is it just a virus?
It's probably just a virus.
It sounds like it's going to be a virus.
Yeah, and apparently Sonic becomes bloodthirsty and a demonic figure with black eyes and red pupils, hunting the player through familiar stages, and it increasingly gets more and more terrifying.
Finally, an interesting sounding Sonic game.
Yeah, and the legend plays on the corrupted game files apparently, and yeah, it sounds like if you did encounter this game, your computer probably would blow up afterwards.
That's why you don't just download random shit off the internet.
Yeah, like, could you, like, I think the point of this is that imagine you've thought that you've downloaded a Sonic game, right? Because again, I've never been one to download things off the internet, but I guess a lot of people do, and especially back in the early days, I guess PC gaming, let's say, was completely like a different space. So you're downloading these games and you're thinking, oh, sweet, brought a Sonic game for the kid, right? Great, let me download it. And being called Sonic.exe, it sounds like it's just a Sonic game. So you're like, yeah, I'll just let the kids go on that. Boom. demonic Sonic.
Hunting in the Wains. Mate, that sounds like
Yeah,
an interesting Sonic game. I'd be down to play that.
yeah. It kind of just sounds like Shadow before Shadow was a thing, right?
Aye, Golf Sonic, but aye, Knuckles. Is it Knuckles?
Knuckles is the guy, like the red guy.
Oh, Knuckles is the cool one. Who are you talking about?
Shadow. He's like Sonic, but
Black and red?
like the opposite. I think he's black and he's got like the white tuft that Sonic has.
Oh. But is he in relation to Sonic? Are they like brothers or something?
I honestly don't know. I just know that he's dubbed as like the evil Sonic, you could say, I guess. I don't know if they do like parallels in Sonic or not. Like he's the parallel to Sonic, but the bad version. They could be brothers. I guess he looks exactly the same, so maybe he's like the same DNA or something.
Daniel and Cooler Daniel. That fucking meme.
Yeah, because I remember playing like the Shadow game when I was younger, and it was so cool because he had like guns and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, like fuck
Sonic? I
Sonic.
mean, a Sonic game with guns? What the fuck's going on?
I think he had guns. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Shadow had guns. It was like
guns like that, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the gun show, ladies. But the next urban legend that I've got is something that's way before my time, and it actually dates back to arcade games. So in the 1980s, allegedly there was this thing. I think the game was called Polybius, or that's how it looks. Don't know if I've said that right. But allegedly, this game caused players to experience intense psychological effects, addiction, amnesia, and also hallucinations. And some rumors say that government agents collected player data, making it quintessential to government conspiracy theories for some reason. Which
sounds like something the CIA would do.
What, just like get a video game and just...
Aye, mate, you don't know what the CIA got up to back in the day. Mate, I used to do like videos and it was like real life stuff and then like video games. So it was like the real life John Marston. It was like the guy who escaped prison in a box. So it was like a Metal Gear Solid kind of video. And then there was one that I'd started work on and then I just never finished the script on it. But it was, you know, the game We Happy Few? It was before that came out. And it was about, I think it was in the 90s or something. I can't mind, but pretty much the CIA flooded this French village, the water with LSD, and everybody was just tripping balls. So I was going to compare it to We Happy Few. But aye, mate, the CIA get up to some stuff back in the day. You should look into them, and then
Yeah,
you know,
I don't really want to get taken out though, so
yeah, get put on the list.
Yeah, but essentially with this game, it's one of those things where it's like it popped up and people claim that they played it. I guess very similar to like Herobrine. Let's say like people go, "Oh yeah, do you remember that arcade game?" Like, "Oh, I was playing that for instance." And as I said, there was a lot of unpleasant side effects associated to playing this game. You know, imagine having like nightmares and night terrors from that particular arcade game, and then someone online goes, "Oh yeah, I remember playing that."
Yeah, I tried
sort of thing.
googling it to see if there was any like gameplay footage, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things where it's like, I mean, it's probably fake, but like it's
Most likely.
Yeah, like the link to the CIA. It doesn't even need to be the CIA link, to be honest with you. It's more so just it could be used as an anti-gaming device, if that makes sense. To be like, oh, I played that game and I felt sick. I got a headache. I had
You
night
ever got
terrors.
sick for playing any games? I get sick for playing Dragon Age Origins the first time.
Yeah, mine was it? Oh, for fuck's sake! People told me what the game was on one of the last podcast episodes. It was like the Chronicles of Riddick or something.
No,
Is that
Titanfall 2?
Titanfall
You're
2 is
getting
another one,
motion
yeah.
sickness.
Motion sickness. It was just the Xbox 360 mostly. A lot of games
yeah.
on the 360 made me feel motion sickness. So yeah, I was like good with a few of them, but I couldn't sit there for long periods of time. Unfortunately, it's really weird, isn't it? Like, must be in the
that is strange.
must be in the minority there. Yeah, I wonder if anyone's old enough to have witnessed Polybius in the old arcades in the 80s.
Mate, that's one I'm going to research after the pod. I'll check it out because I'm curious. Mate, see if it's linked to the CIA. Like I say, they get up to some stuff.
Yeah, could do. Well, it was a nice little video essay, couldn't it?
Like the Unabomber, they caused him. They fucked him up.
Oh, is that the guy that like did he escape from a plane with loads of money, or is that a different one?
That's a different guy. The Unabomber's the one that kept blowing everything up, but he lived in a shed the whole time. There was like a
Oh,
Netflix documentary on it. I mean, some of the stuff makes sense when he's talking about it. That's what I'm saying.
that's all I'm saying. It's adding up. Pepe Sylvia.
I mean, it's some of the stuff
Um,
where it's like, see when he's talking about like he like hated technology and stuff like that, and the advancements of technology, and it's like the detective is like read through all his notes, and he's like processing all the shit that he said, and he's just stopped at like a red light in the middle of nowhere, and there's like no cars going around, and he's like, why the fuck am I stopped here? Just because there's traffic lights told me there's like no reason to stop you, and see shit like that, you're like, hey. Yes, he's fucking spotted. Let's go B&Q get some fertilizer. You know what I mean? Get it going.
Interesting. I can't say I condone that, but fair
Swiftly
enough.
move on. Swiftly move on.
Swiftly move on. Did you ever play Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind?
Not three. No, I
Any
started with
experience?
Oblivion was my first.
Yeah. All right. So this one is apparently, and we all know that Bethesda games are quite good for their like having mods and stuff, right?
Mm.
So this particular mod is called JVK1166Z .esp, and
Spanish
apparently
virus. Am I right?
Spanish. Apparently going by the ESP, España. But apparently, if you had this mod installed for Morrowind, you would load in and experience bizarre changes to the game world and also strange NPC behavior, and you'd get eerie messages and also some unsettling visions. And it's essentially considered to be like a haunted mod among gaming communities for Morrowind, which is quite interesting. Again, going all the way back to when Morrowind would have been out, I just think of those old dial-up white PC boxes, right? Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
old
Of
school.
like, yeah, just like old school, seeing like a message board or something, but like, right, yeah, let me just download all these mods, and some of them will work and some of them won't. Again, JVK1166Z. Well, would you expect? See, exactly. And then just out of nowhere, you've got NPCs whispering in your ear, like, "Ooh, I wouldn't do that if I was you."
Aye.
And getting weird visions. Like I could imagine as well, probably not on the scale, but in like Batman Arkham Asylum when like the game crashes, like
Oh
it
mate,
proper
that's my
like
biggest jump scare I ever had. I remember
yeah, like
I played it on PlayStation 3 for the first time, and I did not even remember that jump scare happening. And then I'd bought like my first gaming laptop, and I was like, oof, Arkham Asylum, I'm going to go back and play that. Playing it, enjoying it, and then it just blue screens, and I was like, no. Mate, like my wee heart broke. I was like, no, 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 and I'm like pushing the power button and everything. And then it like comes through, it's Joker, but it was too late. I've been pushing the power button. I was like, shit.
yeah.
That's
I was
probably
gonna
the
say,
biggest scare I've had in a game. I genuinely can't think of anything else.
yeah. I mean, I can think of mine, but I played it on the Xbox 360. I played it on my uncle's, and I was like, do you know how just the Xbox 360s are notorious for like getting red rings of death and shit like
The
that? I
original
was like,
version.
yeah, and I was like, oh no, I've broken his Xbox. How am I going to pay for this? I'm like 7 years old or something. Do you know what I mean? One, I was scared, and secondly, I was like head in my hands, like, what the fuck? Like, how do I fix this?
He's never going to believe me that it just randomly happened.
The game did it, but yeah, like I can imagine a lot of these mods and things that we've spoken about are probably that level of scariness, should we say? Again, I've not experienced them firsthand, but I can imagine the equivalent happening in these cases. But mate, I think my biggest jump scare was definitely Silent Hill 2 remake.
Really? Mate, that's
100%.
recently?
Yeah, like I think so. Like the mannequin, I was just not expecting
Oh
like
yeah, it
when
was
you
like
pick up the
TikToks were done.
flashlight. Yeah, because you think you're safe, like you're grabbing something, you're like, oh, there's no way that there's going to be a NPC interaction because I'm doing an animation, and then just bam, it grabs you or jumps out, and I'm like, oh, like you got
Aye,
me.
aye, mate. I
Yeah.
still need to go back and play that. I'm low key annoyed at myself because I bought it December. I think I'm like 5 hours in max, and then now it's free on PlayStation Plus, and I'm like, should I just wait?
It has been like an entire year though, so I wouldn't kick yourself too much. Like you
Yeah,
couldn't have ever predicted I would
no
never
chance would I
have
ever
predicted.
thought it'd get put on PS Plus.
Yeah, exactly. But I've got one last one to wrap up with you, mate.
I feel
How's your
like moral of the story is so far that we've learned: don't download mods. Just don't do it.
Yes. Don't download mods and don't buy second-hand game cartridges, is what I'm hearing.
Hey, CDs, DVDs are fine, but cartridges, they put stuff in them.
Yeah.
And don't
So
trust the
how
CIA. Don't trust the CIA. Don't trust the CIA. There you go.
a message from our sponsor, Mr. Socky. How familiar are you with Mario and things like that?
Mario, he's got Princess Peach, who's cheating on him with Bowser. There's Luigi, who's cutting about. Just a couple of plumbers, mate. That's about it. Yoshi,
Played
is he the
any?
toad? Is he the frog?
He's like the green thing. Don't know what he is. He's like a dinosaur, right?
I would never assume his species or gender.
Yeah, correct. You're a good man for that.
Yeah, I'm one of the people.
He can identify as what he wants to. I honestly don't know what he actually is. I'd actually love to know.
Yeah, I don't know what
creature he
they
might be.
are either.
Yeah.
Just one up to you there, mate. I just one up to you there.
Oh, sorry, my king.
Right, hit us with a Mario. What's Mario been up to?
Yeah. So this one is pretty fucking creepy, and I've seen this, right? And it's Mario 64 where it started, and I believe it's been in other Mario games since, because like any company, Nintendo like remastering their old games, right? And obviously 64 being on the Nintendo 64 is quite some time
It's
ago.
It's sort of popular with speedrunning in it.
It might be. It might be. I'm honestly not too sure. I think you might be right though on that one. Yeah, it does. I think I've seen something on YouTube vaguely, but essentially the Mario Shadow People is what I'm trying to get to here. Have you heard of them? Have you seen them?
Do I think so? I mean, I've not played the Mario game. Fun fact.
Have you not?
No, I played Mario Kart at a pal's house one time. That's it. It's my exposure to Mario.
Oh. Yeah, so the Mario Shadow People, it's kind of creepy. It's very similar to like the Herobrine situation, right? In the sense of you feel like something is watching you, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And they're said to be lurking in corners or they glide past the players. I don't know if you've ever had it just in any game. Like you just go, what was that? And then there's nothing there. Maybe it's like you're playing a shooter game and a bit of like Battlefield, let's say, like a fragment of building goes past you. Like, what was that?
Oh, yeah,
something?
of course.
But obviously, in these older games, you're not having destructible environments. Let's say, it's like, something go past me. Like even
Is
in
that about
real
shrapnel?
life, yeah, like even in real life, I don't know if you get it, but you look at something, you have to double take. You'd be like, did I?
Oh yeah, mate, I get that in
Am I
work all
blind?
the time where you looked in a corridor
Yeah,
and you're like, is that somebody done there? I
yeah.
hope not, because I'm
Um,
fucking leaving.
so yeah, I think it's at like the top of the map as well. There's so many different theories about these shadow people and what they are, and people say like they're the gods of the world or things like that. But they're essentially just like these shadow things that can be seen at like the very, very like top of the map as well. And it's just become like a weird, spooky part of Mario lore, these said shadow people. But again, it's something that Nintendo don't really comment on too much. I think they're like, oh, it could just be like like overused asset that we never got
But
around
it's in
to.
multiple
Sort of thing.
games, so it's the thing they're keeping alive, keeping it going.
Yeah, and it's like I think they said I think they're called like sky trees or something. Like, I guess there's like a tree that I guess in color looks like a tree, right? Maybe with a face, and then strip down the assets because it's just in the background and they've not rendered it and it's just a shadow, so it's dark. It kind of looks like something, I think we could say. But I think it's been in like loads of them, like 64, probably like the Galaxy games or something like that. Yeah, quite a creepy little tale.
Interesting, mate. Listen, I'm not a Nintendo guy, so I don't really know much about it. But
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe Mario's just I don't know. No, get anxiety or anxious, but it's a thing where you're convinced people are watching you all the time. You know, paranoid.
paranoid.
He's just paranoid.
Paranoia.
Maybe a wee bit schizophrenic as well. The fact that his,
Yeah.
princess keeps cheating on him with a turtle, whatever Bowser is. Oh
Yeah.
no,
I
he's
think it was
kidnapped me again. Quit going run his
blame
fucking
it,
house.
blame it on the shadow people. I think I need to correct myself here. I think it was Super Mario Galaxy 2 where there's like several of these figures that can be seen um, in the sky model. So again, it's like if you watch a YouTube video on it, like it can be quite creepy the way that it's like presented, if that makes sense. But yeah, there's so many like when we get games like there a lot of them are like translated from like Japan, right? And
Mm.
there's obviously like different meanings and things. And I believe is it called like Hell Valley or something, which in a translation is probably pretty creepy. Like why is there a Hell Valley in Mario? And then to see like shadow people is quite creepy.
Mate, I'm not going to check it out. I'm going to be honest with you. Out of that whole list, I'm going to check out the CIA one. And then if I go missing, you know why. I've uncovered
Yeah.
too much. Let me just say I'm not
Um,
suicidal in the slightest. Let's get that out there as well, just in case I do learn learn some fucking cool shit. They come get me.
yeah.
But aye.
Oh yeah. I guess we'll know the truth on the podcast. Maybe they'll erase the podcast and it won't exist
Ooh,
anymore.
aye, maybe they do. They just hack into the mainframe. Put something to a film.
Hacking into the mainframe.
We're in.
Yeah. Get rid of the episode before it even uploads. No trace.
Aye, mate, that'd be impressive.
But yeah, those are just some, I guess, some quite common like horror mysteries, creepypastas. I will be honest with you. I think that I have goobered them up quite a lot, but I still think maybe they have been of slight interest to people on this somewhat Halloween special, shall we say? And maybe you might be a little bit creeped out. May need to lighten the mood.
Aye, maybe let's go back to our childhood, mate. Better times. Give me some
Yeah,
childhood games that you had, or do you want to go tit for tat?
yeah.
Let's go through our best children's games that we played as when we were wee boys.
Yeah. So I will say I'm gonna throw in a couple of like modern children games, but like let's start at the beginning of like when I was a young man, shall we say?
Aye.
And weirdly enough, continuing the Mario talk, Mario Sunshine, like I remember playing that on the GameCube, and to the way that I'm remembering it, right? Because I've not played it for like 20 years. It's basically Power Wash Sim, is all I could say, but just
Really?
Mario. Like you're just going around the world and like cleaning it or something, or getting rid of like the darkness, something like that.
I've never even heard
Yeah,
of it before. I know there's that
yeah, he's
Luigi
got.
game where he goes around a haunted house. That looks cool.
Oh, that's like Luigi's
Mansion.
mansion or something. Yeah, yeah. It's called Super Mario Sunshine. Goodness me! And like he's got like this jetpack on his back of water, and then he just goes around the world. I want to say cleaning. I never completed it. I never got too far, but yeah, it's I enjoyed it. That's pretty fun.
I think
Little 3D platformer.
let's go back to the. In fact, mate, I'm trying to think. Right, we'll go back to the PS2. All right, the good old times. Simpsons Hit and Run, absolute classic, mate. I spent way too long. I've never even finished the game. Maybe that's something I should try and do on the channel. I've never finished that. I always got to. It's like when the zombies take over.
I can't say I've ever got that far. What's the other Simpsons game of interest? There's Hit and Run, and then there's
There was like skateboarding. There was like a racing one. Then there was like the Simpsons game, which was like 2008ish. That's PS3 and Xbox 360.
yeah, maybe it is Hit and Run. I think it's overrated personally. I don't
What?
know. I just didn't really. I played it, but I didn't really get the hype, and like everyone has this like child love nostalgia. I'm pretty sure it's Hit and Run. There could be another popular one.
You
I'm
can
just like,
kick Marge down the street.
why would you want to do that? I love Marge. Oh, homie. Like, why would you do
Oh,
that?
homie. You just get him fucking kicking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't know, man. Like everyone seems to love it, and I just think, did you not play any other games growing up as a kid? Like,
Oh no, mate, it was fucking amazing. And then just like the random like wee quick set for like episodes when it's like, I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. Just like me stupid stuff like that. Mate, it's like good time, good memories. And then you get to play as them all. You play as Homer, You play as Marge, and you get her like a wee cop outfit. Lisa, Bart. I think that's it. I think that's how you play as. You play as like a poo for a mission, I think. Clydish. You drive as Clydish, I think, at one point. Man, it's just good times. Good memories as well. I
What?
love The Simpsons growing up on Channel 4, 6 p.m. every
Yeah,
night.
6 p.m. Yeah, followed by Hollyoaks. Or was Hollyoaks before?
I don't know. I
Can't
never
remember which
watched
way.
Hollyoaks, mate. That's some fucking. I was going to say B tier acting. That's like fucking F tier acting. That is.
Not even
I don't
that.
know how
It's not even in
anybody
the
could
tier.
watch it.
Have you seen like when the Love Island guy Curtis goes on with his brother on like the merry-go-round?
You talking about
That
a
is,
Hollyoaks episode?
yeah,
Mate,
Hollyoaks.
I've not watched it in years.
Like, yeah, I never watched it growing up, FY, but when that Curtis, I think it's called, I don't know what his last name, Curtis Pritchard, right? He came off Love Island, and I think his brother's an actor, and then he's a really good dancer, and or his brother does stage shows or something, and they got featured in an episode of Hollyoaks, and it's just the most awkward 30 seconds I've ever seen. And like he enters the scene by like walking through a playground and then standing on the merry-go-round and like just starts spinning it.
You talking? You should keep going.
No.
So that's it. He's cutting about playgrounds. That's a hell of an introduction, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and they're talking about something serious, but the acting is just like GCSE
Oh,
drama.
mate,
Not even that.
I'm fully convinced I could go in and do a better job than any of the Hollyoaks actors.
Well, I mean, you've done a stellar job so far, Mr. Socky. So,
Mr. Sacco appreciates the compliment. There you go.
Socko, I think getting it wrong all stream. Sorry, Socko.
Hey, it's Mr.
Mr.
Socko.
Sock.
He's going back into boxers, isn't he? That's where he lives. That's where he actually lives, by the way. It's not me being weird. Putting Mr. Socko down there.
Scared him off. Mate, next time you ever decide to wear a pair of white socks, you're just going to pull out and be like, why the fuck is there?
Why is there a
Socko?
face on the bottom of this shoe?
Yeah.
Mate, I don't even wear white socks. Like, these are fully brand new off Amazon. Look, it's Adidas. It's got a wee tracksuit on. I bought them just for this.
And you deface them.
Aye, deface. I mean, I just send them back to Amazon and be like, guys, what the fuck have you sent me?
You've sent me Mr. Socko cosplay. I don't want them.
But aye, mate, Hollyoaks is fucking ass. How the hell did we start talking about Hollyoaks?
Talk
Oh,
about
Simpsons
on
is
Channel
at
4
6
and
on
what was on
Channel 4.
after.
Yeah. But, mate, Simpsons Sitting Run was good. I think it might be back there. I don't know. I'm not confident. I've got some PS2 games back there. In fact, no, it's Tony Hawk Underground and something else. It's a secret game, potential video in the future. But, aye, mate, Simpsons Hit and Run. Absolute classic of my childhood. I think most people's as well, because everybody wants it remade. And Simpsons movies coming out. They announced that, so hopefully we get a new Simpsons game. So that'd be fucking cool. Even the Simpsons game that was on PS3 and Xbox 360 was good. I played the PSP version though.
I didn't know that existed until you mentioned it. I mean, it makes sense.
I think somebody's done there's people that have done videos on it. Because you don't get trophies for PS3, but 360 versions get achievements. I mean, I think it's like £40 it costs or something at CX.
It's definitely not worth it. I'm sure it will skyrocket a little bit with the second movie coming out though.
Yeah.
That's pretty goated. Do you reckon they'll finish it? Like, just end it there after the movie? Because it's been going on for like 30 years.
Nah, I reckon you milk it till you can't milk it no more.
But
it's
like,
Disney.
I mean, I don't watch The Simpsons anymore, but like, what do they even do? Like, there has to be a point of time where there's just no ideas left. Do you know what I mean?
I know there was one episode where Bart joined like a gaming league or something. An E-team.
Really?
Esports team. He joined an esports team. Because I seen it on Twitter. Yeah. But nah, mate, old Simpsons for like season, what's the good times? Like season 2, season 9 or 7 or something like that. There's like a certain amount of seasons where it's like just the golden era of the Simpsons.
Yeah, mate, the Halloween episodes are quite good.
Treehouse of Horror.
Treehouse.
Yeah.
They were decent. They were actually kind of scary. I was
going to say there was one that scared me. I think it's when Bart kills Nelson, but Nelson is, what's it called? David and Goliath. I'm pretty sure that episode scared me. Not the David and Goliath, but I think there was something else in that episode.
Yeah, I just remember it being like really graphic for a kid's thing. I was like, oh, I'm scared.
Rip the head right off.
It's not even Halloween. But my next entry, right? I remember playing this in primary school, right? Early or mid 2000s, right? That kind of time. In like we used to get like computer suite time, so we'd have like an ICT lab of computers, like
Mm.
such a throwback. And sometimes like on a Friday you'd get like your golden hour of like where you could, have fun. Basically, the teachers would doss about and you could just play games and whatever. And sometimes you could get into the computer suite. And I remember like sometimes you'd get 2 hours in there because like your lesson before golden time was ICT. So like, oh, you can stay in here for 2 hours if you want. And there was this game on there. I think it's like a flash game, which is obviously a dying breed now. But you just go through the web browser, and it was called Adventure Quest, and it was like a MMORPG kind of thing. And it was one of those games where you never got like you'd make your character, which was really cool. You'd maybe do a mission or something, but you would never really make any progress because by the time you got started, a teacher would go, "Oh, I don't think you should be playing that. Get
Oh,
off of
this
that,
looks a bit
please." Or
advanced.
yeah, or it'd be like, "Oh, yeah, time's up, time to go home." And yeah, I would never get very far in it, but it was so cool to see. And I'm pretty sure I watched like a retrospective of some guy talk about Adventure Quest and just like how insanely popular it was and just like the monetization of it, because it's one of those games where it was almost like pay to win. Like you'd want to put money onto it because it's like you'd have like a mana bar or stamina bar, and if that depleted you'd have to come back tomorrow or pay like the gold coins or some shit. But
Mm.
as a kid, I don't even know how I got access to it. Like, did I just use fake emails or something? Did I know what an email was? Did email addresses exist? Who knows? Well,
Yeah.
it's a great time as a young boy.
Mate, I never even thought of that from my list, like the old mini clip games, like the one where it's like the bike and you need to get over all this stuff. You had that. Think what else there was. Mate, there
Yeah,
was loads of them that you would play, but there
cool,
was one that
cool
was
maths
like
games.
stick fighting. Do we stick fighting guys?
Yeah, yeah. There was one called Run and Run Two. It was like an alien, and you use like the arrow keys and spacebar to like jump, and it was like in space, and it was pretty cool. You had to like platform over things. There was like Raft Wars. There was a good parking game.
Oh yeah, parking games. I forgot about them.
Yeah,
Never
they
helped
were
me
they
in
made
real
they were
life.
class. Yeah. What else? Baggio's Free Kicks. You ever play that one?
Oh yes, mate, the
Uh,
free kick games back in the day. Oh, they were
yeah, that was
class.
good. Oh, what was the one as well? There was one where it's like you could go against your mate, and it was like the big heads. They're big
Oh,
heads
it was like the
football.
football thing, and it just bounces in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't remember the
Mate,
name for
another
that,
weird.
but I think it had like real players' heads on it. I think it's like fucking John Terry's
Yeah,
massive ass head.
yeah, Rooney, I think as well.
Aye.
Mate, another weird one, right? Was Happy Wheels.
Yeah, I
I'm
forgot
not
about
putting
that.
that.
That became pure popular on YouTube though.
Yeah, like, but I remember like seeing it in school, and like somehow, I, shout out to the kid, but I think you might have needed to download. Like it was online at one point, but then
Mm.
you could download it, and some kid like uploaded it to like the Z drive or something in school, and somehow IT didn't clock it, and we're like, what a legend who's fooled IT.
He's probably one of the IT guys that's fucking done it.
Yeah, yeah, so many interesting games that we played on computers in school when we should have been
Yeah,
learning. But
mate,
anyway,
we had one, and it was, I don't know if you would have had it as well because it was like part of, I think it was like first year of high school. So is that like year 8 for you or something like
our first year's seven, year seven.
that? Aye, so, and it was called the hot seat, and you take charge of a football team. It was to help you learn about like finances and stuff like that. But it's
Okay,
like
that's pretty good.
you're the owner of a football team. You need to like hire the coach and like approve or not approve the players, and it's all about managing the budget. And mate, it was such a cool game. The hot seat. I swear that's what it was called.
Mate, that's so sick. Like, that's how you, assuming you like football, that is, that's how you capture interest of like
Aye,
teenagers,
that's how
right?
you get the kids, mate. You gotta
Yeah.
go to what they
Because
like.
we had cool maths. No, not cool. Sorry, my maths. That's what we had to do like online homework. You'd have to like log in. It was like cartoonized maths homework. So
I can
rubbish.
remember that. I don't think we had that.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. Mate, I'm gonna stick with the PS2 games. I'll go by generation.
Oh yeah.
Scooby Doo. There was a. I did you ever go to IKEA as a kid and you get put in the creche?
Nah.
Nah, well, my parents got fucking sick of me. They were like, listen, we're going to IKEA and you're going in the fucking creche. We're going to see you in like an hour. They just leave me. And I'd be like, right, fine. And it's like,
Is that like a playpen thing?
aye,
But that McDonald's used to have them as well, right?
Aye, but it's like supervised. There's like an
Soft
adult
play.
there, and you kind of
Yeah.
just leave. My parents need to come and check me out. Like I'll be insane asylum or something, you know. And mate, they had like the big fat old TV and a PS2 and the Scooby Doo game. And the only thing I remember, and I would only ever play the first level, but it was like in a cemetery, and it was the best times. I would just look forward to going to IKEA to play Scooby Doo. That was like one of my highlights, and my heart would be broken because you'd see some kids sitting there refusing to come off the PS2, and you're like, "Come on, any second, Jesus, his mum's going to come and take him, please. I promise I'll be good. I'll go to church this week." And then the mum comes in, you're like, "Yes." And you get to jump on the PS2, play a bit of Scooby Doo. Never bought the game. My parents never bought me it, but playing it at IKEA was always a good time. I don't even know how many Scooby Doo games there was. I imagine there must have been a good few.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing a PS. I have like a PS1 box in my mind of a Scooby Doo game. I didn't know there was
This
some
is
on
definitely
PS3.
PS2.
Yeah.
PS2 time. But me, even Scooby Doo
Oh,
was big back in the day. I don't think he's still big. I think they changed him. I think they changed the way he
to
looks.
what? I was gonna say what to a cat.
And now Garfield's a dog, mate.
Yeah.
What's going on with the world?
Yeah, mate. The Scooby Doo like cartoon animated movies went off. Do you remember there was like an alien one or something when it was in the desert? I
The
remember
one I
that
remember
one.
was like the cyber ghost or something, where it's like they need to jump through the arcades and it's like different times and stuff like that.
Don't remember
Get
that.
chased by a dinosaur.
Mate, there's so many of them. They did go off though.
Aye, mate, Scooby Doo was the bollocks back in the day. Also introduced you to the hex girls that are going to put a hex on you. Good times.
Oh, was there like a song that went with that?
Aye.
Yeah, I think is that from the movie?
I think it might have just been an episode.
Oh,
May
for
have been
some
for the
reason,
movie. I don't know.
I thought like it might be from the movie that I'm thinking of, that weird alien one in the desert. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google Hex Girls because that definitely rings a some weird cobwebbed area in my brain.
Aye, mate, you're just going to fall in love with goth girls after it. It'll do something. Change something in you.
Oh yeah, mate, we love goth girls.
Goddamn right we do. But anyway, what else you got?
I'm gonna go to PS2 now. So I've evolved from GameCube to PC to PS2, and I'm gonna go with Kingdom Hearts. That was
Never
a game that
played
I played.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, mate, it was just brilliant. I playing it as an adult, and especially if you want to go for a platinum trophy, it's like very difficult and like 150 hours to do. But it's one of those things like as a kid, it's just so fun to play. Like I think I started with Kingdom Hearts 2, so I started out of sync. Did I start? No, 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 that's actually a big lie. I did start with Kingdom Hearts 1, but I didn't play much of it, and then I played a lot more of Kingdom Hearts 2. But it was one of those things like I played it as a kid, never completed it. I just enjoyed like the set piece because it was like obviously Disney characters, and then you'd get to a certain point, and there'd be like a really cool character. You're like, what's that person like? Like obviously it'd be Sephiroth or it'd be Cloud. You're like, what the? Why is there somebody so cool coming into this game? Like what? And obviously as an adult, you're like, oh my god, that's pretty cool. Like we know Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, what's the story with like Kingdom Hearts? Because I remember seeing it as like a kid, like the game case, and it's like Mickey Mouse.
Mm.
Then there's like some weird anime kid, and then it's just like a bunch of random cartoon characters. And I was like, what?
Yeah, mate.
What is Kingdom Hearts?
The box arts go off for 1 and 2. I think 2 more specifically. I don't know if it was a special edition that my uncle had or if it was just the base edition. But the box, I remember it being like a silvery kind of just like a really cool pattern. I'm actually just going to try and like Google a picture so I can actually try and um, describe it because it's yeah. So it's like a silvery, so it's a normal PlayStation case, but it's just got like this kind of silvery look to it, and just no PlayStation games were colorful. Is probably the right thing to say to my knowledge. So it's like it just really stood out, and yeah, just Google a picture of the box. It's like this very weird, metallic-y, shiny foil on a game case, which is just sensational.
Yeah, but I was
But
just look at it and I'm like, what is the story going on here? What?
it's about like darkness, and I think this is going to open up a can of worms because the thing about Kingdom Hearts, I'm no expert, but I think it's one of the most confusing and convoluted storylines because there's like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on PlayStation 2, and then they did follow-ups to the stories as like DS games or PSP games. Like there's so many different games that tell you important parts of the story, but they're just not like on a home console, for instance, like PS2. Um, it's a good question. Somebody in the comments can definitely tell us. I'm hoping that if Merlinated is watching this, I think he might know the story, so maybe he can shed some light on Kingdom Hearts in the comments for us. Because yeah, I just know there's darkness, and you're basically trying to rid the world of.
Is it darkness, and the only way to defeat it is friendship? Is that
it? Probably some friendship and like the light inside of your soul and your heart and the love and all of that jazz. So probably
the creativity,
friendship.
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, it's like the enemies. I think they're called the darkness. They're just like these shadow things and whatnot, and they're like different shapes and sizes as you progress. It is pretty cool. It's worth checking out, or maybe just watching a video on.
Yeah, I'm not really a big Disney guy, so I might just get a pass. But it's always something that I've been like, what the actual fuck is Kingdom Hearts when you see all the characters in it? Mate,
It's pretty cool.
Moving on. PS3 era. Little Big Planet. Oh, that was great back in the day. You get your wee Sackboy, and you could like customize them. You can create your own wee levels. You can jump on and play the ones that other people have made. Just good times. I mean, he's such a cute wee guy, Sackboy. You know, the best PlayStation mascot we've ever had.
That's just a lie. It's
Astrobot. Nah, Sackboy is way cuter.
Nah, we said this when we did the video game book club. Like Sackboy is just no. Like I don't know why I've got hatred for him. He's just a little prick. Astrobot all day. Astrobot all day long.
Fans get hatred for wool for some reason. Mate, Sackboy is the best. He's just so cute, customizable. And then, mate, the games have been shit though. Little Big Planet 2 and 3, you kind of get the platinum because the servers get taken down. And then that Sackboy game, I actually don't remember if I liked that game or not. I think it was alright, but just I can't mind what it was about it.
My comment was, if I didn't play Astrobot, like that game walked so Astrobot could run, I think is what I said. And there's a lot of similarities, and it's like Astrobot's a more polished, better experience than the Sackboy, the newest one of that. So I was like, I've played Astrobot recently. I don't really want to continue with this, but I guess if you didn't play Astrobot, then maybe you would want to play it. I don't know.
I think it was more just like a clone of that Mario game, was what a lot of people said, wasn't it, with the Sackboy game?
What Mario game?
Is it
like an open world?
Is it Mario 3D kind of thing? Is that what it was? It was trying to be like. I swear there was like a Nintendo game. People were saying it was trying to take inspiration from.
I don't know, mate. It's your boy. I don't know,
mate. Listen, Sackboys went downhill since he's went missing, but I still love him in my heart. Little Big Planet 1 was good times, and it was also co-op, so me and my brother could play it at the same time. Play through the levels together. Cool. Yeah, play through the levels, create your own levels, play online levels. It was good. And then they ended up making Dreams. That game, you remember that game? You don't remember Dreams? That's the one where it was about you create your own video game. Because, mate, the only reason I bought it was a news article said somebody had recreated Simpsons Hit and Run in Dreams, and I was like, sold. And they recreated Evergreen Terrace, and that was it. Then they created the full game. It was just like the start of the first level.
Is it on PS3 or is it
PS4?
PC? Dreams. I've never heard of this game.
Mate, it might be on PS Plus, but it's all about creating like your own video games and stuff like that. You got to be a creative person to play. I think it's an easy platinum as well, and it's one that
Dreams is a 2020.
I was gonna say I think it came out about the same time as Death Stranding 1.
Interesting, yeah. Kind of gives me like Animal Crossing kind of vibes.
I mean, it's just people create their own games and experiences online. Sometimes it's just like an artwork, like 3D artwork. You go look at it and this is kind of boring. But I mean, people created their own games. Because I done a video on it and then I never posted it. But it was like St. Patrick's Day games. And I just went on Dreams and typed in St. Patrick's Day and then played it. And it was like some drunken fight simulator or something like that, I think it was called. Ended up playing. But, Little Big Planet, that's one of my good childhood games.
Yeah, I've like when planning for this section, I didn't take it literally as kids I played as a kid. So I also wrote down some games I've played as an adult, which are kid games. That was the angle that I was looking at things. So these next two are the more modern games, shall we say. Still on the PS3 era though, it was Megamind. I've never seen the movie, but played and streamed the game, and it was actually pretty fun, like surprisingly.
Yeah, I guess is that one that pure easy platinum on PS3?
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 hours tops. Like it's probably shovelware before shovelware technically existed, if you wanted to count how easy it is. Like, but yeah, it was just a movie tie-in game, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, because it was like there's that Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I think there was like a few easy kids games. Hannah
Yeah,
Montana.
there's loads. Oh, how could I forget about it? I need to bring the wig back.
Aye. That's what you should have went for Halloween, Hannah.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, no, my Halloween stuff is all my costumes are all put away, and I just can't
Yeah.
can't fish them out.
But mate,
What you got?
you know what? I'll copy you then. A game that I played as an adult, but as a kids game, Astrobot. We go for Little Big Planet to Astrobot. Mate, I think that's a good game for kids. You get them into it, and it's one of the ones where it's like the parents. You know how you get like kids films where it's like kids watch it, and then there's the wee jokes for adults sprinkled through it that only the adults get.
Yeah,
I think Astrobot could kind of be like that, where it's like the kids playing it, having a fun time, but you're actually getting to experience like the cameos. You're like, oh, man, that's Solid Snake, you know? And the kids are like, what the fuck's
yeah,
Solid Snake? And then you go, what are you swearing for? You know? Stuff like that. I feel like it's one of the ones where it's like the kid and the adult watching could both get enjoyment out of it. I would love to see a kid try and beat the fire level though. That was a fucking pain.
Oh, that was difficult.
That was solid. But I mate,
I can't.
I'd throw Astrobot in there as a good kids game. Astrobot, Astrobot Playroom. I think that's it. Is there another one? There was like a VR thing,
Yeah, VR like rescue mission or something.
rescue mission. But mate, Astrobot's a good shout for kids.
I completely agree with you. I just am disappointed that you stand for Sackboy and then also brought in Astro Boy. I feel like you got to pick one side or the other.
I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top.
Well, my last one to wrap up, and people listening to this segment that know me quite well, it won't be any surprise that I'm going to mention our favorite character from children's TV that makes a nice bacon sandwich. Any guesses?
Makes a nice bacon sandwich.
Yeah, or would make a good bacon sandwich.
Would try and go like kids stuff that would let a be chef. You know, like Teletubbies, they couldn't cook for shit, so it can't be a Teletubby. I mean, I don't know.
Generally, you don't know.
No, like a kid's character that would be like good as a chef. There's no.
No, like no, it would be like a good bacon sandwich, Peppa Pig.
Oh, you're gonna turn it into fucking. Mate, I'm sitting there like,
Who's a good
which
yeah,
TV characters that are for children would I trust in my kitchen? Who would I trust?
yeah.
You know, Mr. Blobby. He's fucking destroying the place.
Yeah, mate, no, Peppa Pig. Again, it's one of those games that at the start of like trophy hunting, you're looking for some easy
Easy
platinums to get that
wins.
still have like respectable scores, should we
Respectable.
say.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, at the time, I mean, it's been like 3 years, so a lot of people know about it. But yeah, and it was free on Plus, so like the percentage has gone up. But it was a pretty like rare platinum when I did it, at least. And it wasn't a bad game. It was it was just goofy and entertaining. Like coming off the back of a hard grind with a game, it was just a nice little palate cleanser. But again,
Mm.
like as a kid playing it, I'm sure they would probably have a lot of time in Peppa Pig's world. Like it was quite a lot to see. And I picked up the sequel, Wild Adventures, so I can't wait to boot that bad boy up.
Oof. Mate, I actually thought you might go SpongeBob. That's somebody I would trust in the kitchen. He'd make a good Krabby Patty for you. And there's
Yeah.
SpongeBob games. I think they're easy platinums as well.
They're one thing that like when I do platinum trophy list reviews, I always say like, oh, it's good to have a Lego game, a Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, like blah blah. Like good to have different genres and spread is nice to see. And I always say that about SpongeBob. I'm like, I would love for me personally to get one because I remember playing one of them growing up. I think it was on the PS2. I don't know which one I would have played. I just remember like bouncing on like I think they were Krabby Patties, like they were like bounce pads or something.
Oh.
I don't know what game it was, but yeah, SpongeBob games have a bit of memory playing them as a kid, but yeah, would like to play a modern one.
But I need to go through and play more like TV show movies turned into video games. I've got the list, which we talked about. I don't know if it was last episode or the one before. But anyway,
Last
mate,
one.
the last, which I thought for sure you would have mentioned this game. Minecraft. Like the biggest kids game of all time.
No, Fortnite, mate, or Roblox. Come on, you're in the past.
I think the kids are still into Minecraft. Children, are you still down with the Minecraft? Or are you moved on to Roblox? And mate, I wouldn't trust. I see if you had a kid, you wouldn't trust one Roblox. Same amount of stuff you see where it's like people end up. Aye.
Yeah.
Wouldn't trust them.
Mate, the thing with Minecraft is I get that it's a kids game, but you need like obviously kids can play it and it's probably good for them to learn how to do things. But like I played it as a teenager, like so it's quite a comprehensive game when you do think about things. There's a lot to it, so it's like I know it's for kids, but is it really for kids? Like
Creative
how many
mode
kids
is.
understand?
When they just
Yeah,
click a button.
But like I don't know, historically, like how easy was it to get to creative mode? Are they putting /creative in? Probably
It's
not.
different though. No, it's you literally just pick game mode, survival,
easy.
or creative.
Yeah. Different times.
Yeah, mate, it was hard for us, mate. You had to actually back in the day. The kids don't even know. You had to remember the like wee recipe and stuff like that. You never had the book that told you how to do everything. You had to. You're like, right, what the fuck? How do I make a pickaxe again? Stick.
Yeah, you go Minecraft wiki for like some of the more complex stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, where does that bit of redstone go? What? How?
Mate, that's one thing I never learned was the redstone, how to use it. I would just put the button right beside the door and it would work. But when it came to like the redstone and then like the wee trails and stuff, no chance.
Mate, I had some buddies, some good friends, Bertie and Ben, or Ryan and Ben, should I say? Bertie was his.
Bertie and Ben sounds like some fucking TV show kids characters. No, they be puppets. Yeah. Is it Sesame Street?
Yeah, no, Ryan and Ben, sorry, shout out to you guys. But like we played Minecraft like growing up when I was like a teenager and stuff, and they were like so knowledgeable on like redstone, and I was a noob. I was quite bad, and like you would join a world and they'd play it for like a day and you just go down to the basement and there's like an automated cow and chicken farm or like a slime farm, and I'm like, how the fuck did you guys build this? Like they must have had like mechanical engineering degrees. Because I'm like, how?
You're like, do you guys want to come round my mud hut for dinner?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember doing like a YouTube series on my channel before like I privatized everything of like play it. It was called like Minecraft something, and it was like our world that we started as us three. Like just each episode was us doing something different, and it was like almost looking back at it, I'd probably cringe so much.
I mean, that's one thing I wish I never done was like deleted the videos, because I had like Minecraft videos when I was a kid as well, and it was like I created this big tree house, and it was like in the water, and it was like no the actual tree thing, you know what I'm talking about here, but it would never get turned into planks. It was actual tree bark. Does that make sense? It's the actual logs.
Yeah,
the massive tree house. You had to go up the ladders inside it, and it was cool as fuck. And then like I had my pal Maxie, he came on and done like a video with me at Dualcom back in the day, and we're like going through doing the history and stuff like that. And mate, good times. But I deleted them because I was like, you know, I'm never gonna need these again. Whereas now I'm like, mate, that'd be like a funny video going back and watching me play Minecraft when I was however old.
Yeah, I remember we built a massive Pokeball out the front of our house, and it actually looked sick. Like it was pretty cool.
Aye.
Gathering all of the red dye and white dye and you don't need white dye for wool because it's already white. But yeah, getting all the wool and stuff, it was an experience.
Aye. Well, mate, that was our top 5 kids games each. Mate, good wee trip down memory lane. Not gonna lie,
it was nice. I feel like this is the whole reason why we do the podcast, just to relive a bit of or relive a bit of childhood nostalgia sometimes.
Remember the good times.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to know what some of the listeners, what some of their favourite kids games are, or I don't know. Do you have kids? What are some of the games that your kids like playing? Because I know that a lot of the time people end up, if there are platinum hunters, they let their kids play the game and end up cleaning it up after them.
Aye, they use that whole excuse. My daughter put it up, and I'm just, I'm a completionist. I need to keep it 100%. So
Oh mate, that's why I've got all the Peppa Pig platinums and My Little Ponies and
Oh,
Race with
My Little
Ryan. You know,
Pony, Jesus.
yeah,
Have you genuinely got a
all
My
my,
Little Pony platinum?
yeah, I do. I've got it twice.
Twice. My man's
I'm
a
a, I'm a,
fan.
I'm a
He's a
brony,
brony.
dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm what? Pussy.
man, I genuinely think I'd fall out with you if I went for your trophy list. I think I'd just be so disappointed. I'd be like, what the
Uh, it,
fuck?
it was actually a decent game, I do have to say.
Did you do it as part of the 24-hour challenge at least? Was it like an easy
30
platinum?
platinum, 30 platinums in 30 days. So I picked easier games and Peppa Pig, and that was part of it.
Yeah,
So,
right, we'll pretend
like, whenever
for
I've
the rest of
done a silly game, shovelware or kids game, it's been as part of a challenge, if that makes sense.
Mm,
So I wouldn't sit there and boot up like jumping burger, for instance,
aye.
off my own back.
Stroke the tackle, whatever else it is.
Yeah, stroke my
Speaking of
cock.
stroking it, mate, what you been up to?
What have I been up to? In what
Yeah.
capacity?
Any platinums? What you been playing?
Oh, mate, I need to. I need to take a moment to think about where I was in the last episode. Do you remember what my last platinum was out of interest?
Nah, if you tell me your last few platinums, I can tell you what it was. Oh no, in fact, your last one was We Were Here.
We were here. Yeah, I've just had the
We Were
brain
Here
thing.
and Uncharted 4.
Yeah. Strap in, right?
Strap on.
I've been on the platinum streak recently. Okay, 1111 Memories Retold. Have you played it?
No, but I see it's on everybody's trophy list. Is it like a World War Two or
Yeah,
World War One thing or something?
yeah. World War One. I'm pretty sure it'd be embarrassing if I got that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's World War One, mate. I was like, oh, I don't know. Like the percentage, is getting higher and higher because it is straightforward to do. And it was one of those ones where I was looking at it and I was going, do I? Don't I? Do I want to? Then I saw the art style because it's like it's a really interesting art style. It's like painted. That's the best way to describe it. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And I'm glad that I did it because it was brilliant. It was a
Really?
really, really good game. Yeah, I liked it. It told a great story. My only criticism of it though is I think there's like 7 different endings, and I don't know, like I don't feel like they needed that many, and you have to do each ending for a trophy, so you have to like reload a save, for
Mm.
instance. So it takes a bit of time, but it's like I don't know. Let's say there's path A, and there's like 2 options, and then path B has 5 options, and I'm like, I feel like they could have split it evenly. 'Cause it's like you pick one side, and it's literally just like those two, and it's like okay, now I've got
Mm.
five to do on the other branch.
Are you
But
gonna do a
apart
video
from
on that? Because mate, Remembrance Day is coming up soon, isn't it? That
yeah,
might be the time to
was it?
drop
Is
it.
it? I don't think I would, to be fair. I'll speak about my upcoming content at the end when we do that, but I've already got something not lined up for them, but just something lined up in general. So got the old platinum trophy for that. I don't know if I would have finished or mentioned it, but in terms of FIFA, I completed like the season pass on that. Did I mention that last time?
No, mate, my nose is actually.
Yeah. All right. Everybody look up. Don't look at Chris. Look at me. But yeah, so for EA Sports FC 26, FIFA 26, they added a premium season pass. So you have to pay real money or 500k in-game currency,
Mm.
which it takes a long time to get unless you're lucky with
With
opening packs
cards.
and stuff. Yeah. But you could deem it as a pay to win trophy, not pay to win, but like you have to pay for the trophy,
Mate,
if
they've
that
done
makes
that
sense.
before. I had to buy was it like FIFA? I can't remember what FIFA Platinum it was, but I had to just buy it in the end. Yeah, because
19 or 20 probably.
the season pass was done. In fact, I talked about it on the podcast, but mate, it was a fucking pain in the hole. And I literally, there is no other way but to buy it.
Yeah. So because I got like the ultimate edition, I got the premium pass included in that, if that makes sense. So I was like, right, there's a lot of XP like weekly events. Let me just knock them out and get that trophy, because if I don't get it now, I'm not giving the money, nor am I spending 500k. So I'm pleased to report that I've done that, and I just need to clean up the like single player manager mode, and platinum will be mine, which is really cool. So that'll
Nice.
probably come
That's a
in the next
proper ultra
few
rare
weeks.
as well.
Oh yeah, like serious business. I think it's a zero point 0.1, so
Mm.
insane. Um, helped out with a bit of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands for my moderator
Oh,
Aiden. Uh, there's like an online trophy related to completing free missions. That's the only co-op trophy, and I actually had 1% already on my list, and I thought I could have booted it up on the alt account, but I was like, I may as well get that extra 2% for doing a trophy and making sure that it's not completely unobtainable, I assume.
mate,
So did that.
I still need to go back and finish that platinum. I think all I've got left is the collectibles, but there is a lot of
Mate,
collectibles.
I was gonna say, like, once I'm out of this platinum challenge that I'm doing and got free time, it seems like the type of game, because I did it with Dying Light 1, just going into a co-op session and just, talking with your mates and do the collectibles. I'm assuming you could do it online maybe as well. That might be the
I
move.
don't know how it works,
Just right.
the collectibles, if it gets shared between us. Because, mate, I've like
You,
done some of it. I think I'm like 40% of the collectibles, but there's a lot. There's a fuck ton.
yeah. I was gonna say like you probably both have to pick it up. That's how it was in Dying Light.
Mm.
But yeah. Speaking of kids games, I got the Race with Ryan Platinum, which was
Yeah, I see you streaming that.
certainly an experience. 0.9% rarity for that Platinum trophy. It is basically Mario Kart, a kart racing, whatever you want to call it, game. It's dead simple. It takes 3 hours to do. If anything, you'd be bored, but if you just do a couple races here and there, it's fine to do. Another platinum, goodness me.
Damn. Man's swimming on them.
I know, right? The Last of Us Part 2
Oh,
finally
nice.
went back. Yeah, because I obviously played it whenever the hype after season 2 was. And then what did I do? I didn't want to, or I started playing the second playthrough because you need to do like all of the skills and upgrades or
Yeah,
whatever
you
it
need a
was.
full upgrade.
Yeah, so you need to basically play like half of the game again. So I started it, but then never finished it. I was like, I'll just come back to it. So I came back to it and did that one. I did It Takes Two, the platinum for that. That
Nice.
surprised me how good that was and how long it was as well. That was a really good game. Um, Endling Extinction is Forever. Wow, again, a
I
game that
don't know
moved
that
me.
game. I've heard that.
It's the Fox game. It's like the Fox, but it's just so interesting. Like I say, interesting. There's like I don't know. Like yeah, it is interesting. Like it's just interesting, and yeah, the ending. Wow, I don't want to say too much, but fucking hell, like what a game! Like pure cinema, and it's pretty good rarity on the old platinums as
Is that
well.
an easy platinum, I
Uh,
take it?
yeah, very very easy. Probably watch a guide if you wanted to be optimal with it, or just play it through blind and then go back and do it guide with
Mm.
a guide. Sorry. Um, Battlefield 6, just obviously playing that in general. Went to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare as well. So there's a dude that I met, I think it was earlier this year or end of last year, to do the Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast, I believe, online trophies. Um, so like I think we were just like met on a boosting session thing, and then just like sat together for like 3 hours while the insane PlayStation 3 load times, whatever. And I noticed that he was on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and I dropped him a message. I was like, "Oh mate, like I don't suppose you'd be interested in doing the Call of Duty Zombies like Easter eggs and stuff, because that's all I really need now to get the platinum trophy." And I'm like a bit of a noob, like it's quite complicated to do, and I probably struck gold here because he's a really cool dude. He's super nice, and he loves zombies. Like he is like an expert in every single Call of Duty zombies. I want to go out and say like he knows his shit. And I was like, I think I might have struck gold here, sort of thing. So played a little bit of that, popped some trophies. I've not got the platinum yet, but when we can next coordinate a session, because he's from the States, I'm
Uh,
sure like I'll get that platinum as well. But yeah, super cool guy, and I'm looking forward to to play in that. And then the last platinum trophy I have, and I'm finally free of the shackles of it, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023, the remake. Yeah, but what a awful experience in terms of grinding out the 50k zombie kills. A lackluster campaign, and if you're interested in what I had to do for this, check my channel out on Friday because I'm dropping a video on it. And ooh, and I started Still Wakes Deep as well, and that has been an experience. I started in Gaelic Scottish, and I tried to go back to the main menu, and I had to pull up Google Translate because I was like, "What the
Please
fuck? Like,
help.
what is the right button?" Yeah.
I thought you were going to
So yeah,
stream Still Wakes the Deep.
I was going to, but it's one of those ones where
You just
I
want the
just kind of want to
platinum.
play it. Yeah, I want the platinum. I'm getting to the end of the challenge, and I think what I'm going to do is, because I'm following a guide for it, I'm not taking it in, if that makes sense. So then when I do stream it, I will do it. Now it's a bit of a backwards way to do things, but I'm still enjoying playing it, if that makes sense. Like I'm still like, oh, what the fuck? Like it is kind of bizarre. I'm like, oh, but yeah, really fun, interesting game. And then just been dabbling on Demon Slayer 2 as well, dusting off my fighting skills for that one. So busy, busy boy from me.
Busy,
And
busy bee.
I don't know how many platinums that was, like maybe 5 or 6. So finally out of the rut I've been in.
Well, mate, I am proud to announce I have one platinum trophy. That is that.
Ooh.
I finished. So I watched The Thing in cinema up on the big screen, mate. One of my favourite films. My pal was like, mate, it's in the cinema on Saturday night. You want to go? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. So I went and watched it, and I was like, oh, mate, no, I really want to play the game. I was like, you know what? This is the perfect time to play it. It's coming up to Halloween, wee scary game. So, mate, played through that, streamed the entire story, and then I've done the cleanup, got all the collectibles. I used Optinib's guide. I think you've mentioned him before. Do you watch him? He's like your
Yeah, mate,
go-to
I think
man.
for some of the games that I spoke about getting the platinums, where I definitely watch his videos, or the Welsh Hunter as well. I know you've said some things about him in the past, maybe.
Yeah, moving on. He's the one that wouldn't shut the fuck up, if I remember. But mate, he goes like a million miles an hour. So I don't know if it's because I'm trying to play it at the same time as watching his video. If I should like watch 10 minutes of his video and then do it, but I'm trying to like do it at the same time. So I'm like, fucking slow down, mate, slow down. But it's like, mate, he uses
But
like cool speedrunning strats as well to like get
yeah,
past certain bits.
I would say with whenever you're following a guide, because I do it like fairly often to get a platinum, let's say, you either watch like 30 seconds ahead and then catch up, or maybe do 10 minutes, but that seems a bit like you'd forget some niche things. But if you do it in like 0.75 speed or 0.5, it's a bit easier to follow along.
But I mean, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. I'm trying to see. It's really hard to see with this mask on. I'm not gonna lie, but mate, it's a decent game. It took me 4 hours to beat the story. 4 hours 25 minutes, and then it was like 2 hours for the cleanup. So I like 6 hours 20. It ended up being so. Mate, it's actually a pretty short game. And if you use his guide, if you don't want to play through the game proper, and you just want the platinum knocked out, his guide is 1 hour 10 minutes. You can get the platinum in.
What, really?
Yeah, that's how quick you can do it if you use his guide. Because mate, like I said,
Like, by, s- yeah, go on.
some of the stuff it's like speedrunning strats, so it's like you get to skip an entire building. So it's like the way you're supposed to do it is go through this building, up the stairs, then you use it to get over to the next one, like onto the roof, and then you drop down, and then you blow stuff up. Whereas him, he just runs up, throws a flare, and it goes under like the building, and then blows up everything in the building. So you can just walk straight into that second building and get the key, and it saves you like a bunch of time. There's stuff like that. But I mean, it's the first time I've had to use one of his guides, and it was actually pretty good.
He's really good, yeah.
Like I said,
No
bit
nonsense.
yeah, bit fast. I was like fucking slowed down a bit, but I got that knocked out. I'm gonna do a video on it. I've got half of the script done, so I was hoping I could get it done for Halloween coming out, but I'm not confident that I can do that anymore. But I'm like, mate, it's even if it comes out like 2-3 days after Halloween, like a win's a win. Gets that an easy video out.
Yeah, I reckon you can do it. Like, do you know what I said about the Call of Duty video
Yeah.
yesterday? So we record on a Thursday. So Wednesday, I was sitting having dinner, and I was like, I'm gonna make a video on COD, and like the script just started making itself up in my head, if that makes sense. By the time I finished, like, have you done this? Like,
no,
you know
I'm
what you're gonna
halfway
write?
through the script, but it's pretty much just turning into me explaining the story of the game. Is
Yeah,
what it's turned into.
mate. Like, trust me, you can sit down, take some fucking Adderall, some G Fuel, or some shit. You can bust out dead quick. And like, I did the audio recording last night as well. And then I just like today was it's a really easy video to edit, so I
Is yours
can
dropping
leave
before
this
the podcast, as in tomorrow,
after
or the Friday?
after
Right,
the
okay, the
podcast.
Friday after.
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Back to you, mate.
But
I'm saying I believe in you. You can get it for the deadline.
But I need to edit the podcast as well, get that up and get that done. But mate, I'll see. I'm not confident I can get it done for the Friday, but if I get it up at the weekend at least, I reckon I'll count that as a win.
Yeah.
Win's a win. And then, mate, that's pretty much it. The Battlefield 6 is the only other game I've been playing. And oh boy, finished up the campaign finally. So last episode I talked about how much a pain it is that I couldn't even play the campaign anymore, if you remember. So I think you said in the episode, you're like, have you Googled it and seen what other people have said? And I was like, no, I have not. So I done that. And then I wrote it down. What is it you change it to? Change the graphic settings from auto to performance, and then it works. But I still had problems with the game. Mate, how far in the campaign are you?
Where I streamed it up to, so I'm still on like the
like
third mission
Gibraltar.
where that one, like the second Gibraltar bit where you come off of the boat, sort of thing, with the mines in the sea,
Right.
and like I'm going down the street with a tank, so that's where I'm at.
So there's a few missions after that. Well, mate, I can't think how far it is. It's called Moving Mountains, and it's like you meet the president. Towards the end of that, you need to secure the FOB, and it just comes up secure area, so like kill all the enemies. I reloaded the checkpoint 3 times, and the enemies just weren't appearing, so I couldn't secure the area, mate, right? And I was fucking fuming. And then, at literally the very end of that mission, what's supposed to happen is, like, so then eventually the enemies did spawn in, and I was like, result, I can finish this. Then a tank's supposed to roll up. The tank never rolled up. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I'm watching a YouTube guide. What am I doing wrong here? And then it's like the tank rolls up. But mate, it wasn't happening for me. So I had to just keep reloading checkpoint over and over again until eventually the tank spawned in and I could finish it. And I was like, you know what? This game does not respect me or my fucking time. So I'm just loading up the collectibles guide and I want to be done with this as soon as possible. And I'm done with the campaign. I'm proud to say it was a horrible. Mate, even like graphical glitches, I'll need to post the video on Twitter, right? StromoYT. But I was getting hundreds of graphical glitches where it's like, I shoot the gun and it's like my whole screen's like flashing, like freaking out. Or there's like an explosion and you can see the smoke, but it's all like blocky. Like a fucking PS1 game and shit. Mate, it has been an absolute mess of an experience.
Maybe you're the problem. Because I've not. Granted, I'm only 3 missions deep, but I've not had anything go wrong. Like, I've enjoyed it so far.
No, mate, the campaign has been absolutely horrible. How did you get on with the hardest difficulty? What did you think yet? Because remember, I had that thing where it was like super easy.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard, to be honest with you. Like, obviously, you get shot in a few. Like, do you know what I mean? But it wasn't that bad. It was fairly lenient as hard difficulties go.
Right. So, mate, I've been playing Battlefield 6, been playing the online for it. I think I've got about 900 revives left, so I'm over 1,000, which is good.
Oh, nice.
But I'm just grinding the revives out.
You done the Battle Royale yet?
I have not. I've not played it since the update. It
looks really good.
Battle Royale, and then they've done the Season Pass as well, or the Battle Pass, whatever it's called, because I looked at that. Mate, my Battlefield coins never carried over. I had like 500 Battlefield coins on 2042, and on Battlefield 6 I've got none. So I was like, you fucking cunts. And I think it's like £9 it costs. And I looked at the rewards and I was like, nah. Plus it's also, you can get your, like, it's the same as like COD and like Fortnite and everything, where it's like, it costs 1,100 coins, but you get 1,100 back through the like pass. Which I feel people were like praising it for it. I'm like, that's industry standard. I'd be pissed off if it never had that. But it looks like a huge, huge grind.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe they'll do more like daily challenges as it progresses. But I remember with Call of Duty, I'm pretty sure that when Warzone first came out, they used to give you enough season part. Like in the season pass, you'd actually get a little bit more as well.
I mean, that'd be
Because
cool.
because I like brought the season pass once, and then that allowed me to like renew the season pass each time. But because there was like free tiers and then the premium tiers, so you would still occasionally earn COD points in the free
Mm.
tier of it. Like you'd maybe get 200, but then you still get the premium. So like it ended up working out. Like I've got a couple of skins on COD from like I don't know, maybe I put like £2 on to like round it up to like
Aye,
a skin price sort of thing. But then they changed it and it was just you buy it, you get it back. So it used to be
aye.
a lot better like 5 years ago.
But I'm like,
But you're right, it's industry
aye,
standard.
people were like hyping up. They're like, mate, how great's Battlefield for doing that? And I'm like, mate, that's fucking standard. Like we shouldn't be praising that. We should be expecting it.
Yeah.
But aye, mate, I'm trying to read my notes. Because I can barely fucking see where this. Hang on. But aye, mate, I've not had a chance to play the season pass. I kind of want to play the battle royale but it's the thing I've seen that. So there was like the Twitch exclusive skins. I've
Yeah,
got
they
them.
were cool.
I've got all of them.
Nice.
I just had it on in the background whilst I was writing the script. It seems like it constantly ends with a tank. Every single like one that I ended up like paying attention to, it's like the guy just gets done in by a tank in the final circle, and I'm like, oh man, that could get really fucking annoying real soon. If there was like an
Yeah,
infantry mode battle royale, that'd be cool.
there's like a gauntlet mode that's meant to be quite good. Have you heard of that?
I've not. I've heard that because I've seen it on the trophy list thing, but I don't actually know what the difference is between it.
Yeah, so from my Discord, I think it might have been Kyle that said, apologies if I've confused somebody, but essentially it's like a lot smaller, and you have to complete like in-game missions like, I don't know, upload this file, get this, secure something, and then the group of people that complete the most get put forward into the next round. So it's like a lot smaller scale and like condensed, and like you the more things you do, you progress into like the next section or something. It sounded interesting as a concept, so maybe that'll be more your style. But I think with the tank thing, you just hold an RPG to expect it because it
I
will
need
destroy it in
mines.
2 hits.
Yeah. But mate, I'm down to play that at some point. I've done a lot of the challenges in Battlefield as well. See for the online, mate. Some
Yeah,
of
I've
them
not.
are brutal. See, try to unlock the stuff. It was like 50 smoke assists. So I'm just on breakthrough, running up to teammates, just lobbing smoke grenades at them. Like, go get a kill, wee man, and he's like, I can't fucking see, just shooting into the smoke, hoping for the best. But there was that, mate. There was like hip fire damage with assault rifles. And I was like, who in the fucking right mind has made this I think it was like 4k damage or something with assault rifles. So, mate, I ended up having to build this super weird build where it's got like a flashlight, a laser, some weird grip pod thing as well. I've got like, I think it was like 89 on the like, accuracy, hip fire accuracy. So, mate, I'm just like, not even ADS and just beaming people. I was like, oh, hold on. Like, this challenge has actually made me create a fucking class wee gun here. Like, I'm running shop with this shit. But the thing that's annoyed me, and I'm hoping they fixed it with this update, is the what do you call it? The recon drone and the sledgehammer. So people are using that to
Oh,
get out of bounds. And obviously, I always play Rush or Breakthrough. That's my two game modes. So mate, people are just out of bounds. On the defense team, it makes it fucking impossible. And then on the attack team, mate, nobody on my team ever does it. I'm like, can one of my guys please cheat as well? Because it's always just the enemy team that does it. And there's the one, I can't remember what the map's called. It's like the New York one. No, where it's just like a slaughterhouse at the start. Where
oh
it's like
yeah.
impossible to catch. Mate, they just fly up into there and then they're on top of the bridge and just shoot right down on top of you. Like you can't, you're just humped straight away. But I'm hoping they've fixed that. I need to play some, when I've got this video done, I'll play some Battlefield. I'm looking forward to jumping back on it, but I don't think I'll be buying the Battle Pass.
Yeah, it looks really good. It gave me like Warzone 1 kind of vibes, like that kind of hype. So I hope it is like good to play, and hopefully I enjoy it when I do get around to it, and you as well.
Aye. You never mentioned if you had any purchases, if you bought any games.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got like Peppa Pig World Adventures. I bought that for like £8 on Amazon. It
Ding.
was for the platinum challenge that I'm doing. I may as well just say it on here. I'm getting a platinum from every single year from 2008 to 2025 because that's when trophy support started. And for my 2023 game was Modern Warfare 2023, but I could have also done the Peppa Pig game because that came out the same year. So
Mhm.
like a bit of a gag in the video is like, well, like the clips that I've got, like I hold it up and be like, the next game I'm playing is this, and obviously it won't be. But it is in my interest to eventually get that platinum on a rainy day when I need a
Mhm.
quick win for like a challenge video or something. So that's been my only physical purchase. Obviously there's that like the physical stuff I brought up last time I think, but that's like a vlog that people see, so that's a mystery.
Oh yeah, that's still not
Um,
commit yet. I think you said it would have been out by now.
yeah, because I'm going away. I'm not going away, but I'm staying with my girlfriend for 10 days, so I'm not at home. I'm not streaming, for instance. I'm taking my laptop, and that's I knew that I was going to have 10 days away from my console. So that's what I'm going to use those 10 days for, just to get through that vlog and maybe edit some other content if I can record it in time. But I needed to wait for like my desk to be re-delivered as well. So that's kind of what held that up because I needed to
Mm.
wait for the new one to be delivered and then build it and stuff. So it was delays upon delays. But I felt like I might have brought some digital games on sale, but I honestly couldn't tell you what they were. I feel like they were cheap, rubbish game. Not rubbish, but like, do you know what I mean? Just
Maybe easy.
games I can't remember. Yeah, I think. What about you?
I bought two games. I wasn't going to say what they were because I was like, I'll keep it as a surprise, but I'm like, fuck it, mate. I bought Spider Man 3 for the PS2. So the idea is I do a video kind of inspired by Brew Brew, who done the Every Devil May Cry game in like 24 hours. I'm like, mate, how can I steal that idea? I like that idea. I'm going to steal it, you know? So I was like, what games could I do with it? And then I was like, Spider Man. Beat all the Spider Man games. And I was like, maybe like the Sam Raimi trilogy on PS2. Do it in like 12 hours. I think 24 hours would be too easy. So like try and beat them all in 12 hours. And then the other game, which I'm looking forward to, because I played it as a kid. I don't really remember much of it. But remember how I said about like beating games on the hardest difficulty? Could be like a thing on the channel. 50 Cent Bulletproof. I'm gonna buy. I don't know if I should get dressed up for it or if that might be cultural appropriation if I'm in a do rag playing 50 Cent. But try to beat 50 Cent on the hardest difficulty, I think could be fun. So that was the two
Get
games
you
that I bought.
what are they called? The bulletproof things. You get a bulletproof
Oh,
vest.
Bulletproof
Doesn't he wear that
Vest.
in the game? Yeah.
Aye, he's got one of them. But that might
Get
be a
one of
bit
those.
expensive to buy for
Yeah,
a video.
maybe.
We were talking about a different video idea earlier where I need a breathalyzer, and that was £40. I was like, that's a bit fucking steep for a video. Bulletproof vest might be a bit much more than that. And then you have the police at the door.
Yeah.
Seen you bought a bulletproof vest on Amazon. Care to explain yourself? But bought them, and then also bought the Secret Layers, the PlayStation. So that came out Monday, I think. I can't remember what day it was. But I bought that. I bought the Uncharted and The Last of Us 1 was the two Secret Lair drops that I bought.
So
Fucking
for those that
£50
don't know,
a
what are
piece. Damn.
wow, what are they for people that don't know?
They're just Magic the Gathering cards. And I collect them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, they had the ones that sold it instantly was God of War, the Greek version, and Horizon. They're the ones that sold it instantly, and I was like, really? Horizon? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird that there's like these cult followings for games. I'm like, I actually
Oh,
don't know anybody that likes them.
Ghost of Tsushima as well. But like
Yeah,
Last of
fair.
Us and Uncharted never sold it straight away, and I was like, how?
Yeah, unless they mass produced a lot more of Uncharted and Last of Us, that's probably my thing because they know that they are more popular, so they make
Yeah,
more.
I'm not really sure.
Maybe.
And then like that was another thing. I think it was called the Platinum Trophy bundle, but it's like when you're buying Secret Lair bundles, you usually get like the wee bundles on their own, which you can buy, which in this case was like £50 each, or you can get all the bundles in one big bundle, which is like I think it was £600. Mate, that was one of the first things to sell out. I was like, you motherfuckers get way too much money on your hands. Like, how the fuck
Do you
did
get anything
that sell it?
special
I think
with, or is it literally just all of them cased together?
it's literally just all of them together. But I think it's also like I think it was if you spend over 150 or £200 in an order, you get. I think it was like the Soul Ring card, but it's oh god, the guy for Twisted Metal, the ice cream truck with a hang on top. You know what I'm talking about? Fire or something.
I think so. I've not
You
really
get a
played it,
Twisted
but I've
Metal
got.
card. I'm sure it was if you spend over
Ah,
a
okay,
fuck ton of money, and I was like, damn.
that's pretty cool.
But aye, that's pretty much what I bought. Watched Splinter Cell as well. So last episode we recorded it the day it came out, so I never had time to watch it. Watched the first
Any good?
episode. It was all right, but fuck me, there was a lot of ads. So I'm gonna wait till it gets put on the old Amazon Fire Stick and then I'll watch it. I ain't sitting through the
Oh,
ads.
I was gonna say, is it? How does it? My Netflix doesn't have ads, I don't think.
Oh, well, you're lucky, mate. You can just watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because it's like really new and popular. Maybe I will get ads. I've not tried it.
I mean, I don't really watch Amazon Netflix anymore. But watch that. Mate, I need to smash out some PlayStation Plus premium games. My PS Plus ends next month, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to.
Mine's December.
I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy premium again because I've not been using it at all. So I'm
I
like,
don't think I will.
yeah. I mean, I always get it at Black Friday, so it depends on like, what price it is. If it's like, because I think right now they're like £130, £120. They said they're going to charge me, and I'm like, no, the fuck you're not. I'll just cancel that shit. But I'm like, I don't know how much I would pay for it. So I'm like, mate, I might need to, next episode I might have grinded out a bunch of old school plats. We'll see. I also need to, mate, it's one of the ones where I'm like trying to juggle a bunch of different stuff at the same time. I'm like, I got these video ideas that I'm trying to do. And then smash out a bunch of
Welcome to
platinums.
my life.
Yeah, mate, fucking sucks. Not
Just
enough time.
just as I'm getting free of the shackles of the challenge, it sounds like you're taking the
Aye. Mate, I'm just
the pain of it all.
pretty much the entire year, I've not been in like the content grind mindset. I've been like, I just can't be arsed making videos. Now I'm like, I want to make videos, and I'm like, I also really need to get these platinums done because I don't want to buy premium.
Yeah, I only got premium because it was, when was it? Was it like the Lunar sale or something? It was like a £10 upgrade. I was like, there's no harm in that, is there? 10 is a tenner.
Aye, the amount of games you get for
I
it.
don't think I've used it one bit.
No, mate, I'm trying to think of like, what games I've played that were on premium. That was like buzzing.
I'm lying. We played that Siren Blood Curse. I think that
Oh
was premium
yeah.
game.
I mean, that was pretty much the only time I've been playing PS Plus games was when we done the book club.
Yeah, I've just been focused on other things. Yeah, I could probably tin my membership, to be honest with you.
Aye. Mate, if you didn't need PS Plus to play online, then I wouldn't.
Well, you don't need
because I've
online
got so
to
many
play
games.
free-to-play games.
You don't need
Obviously,
online
Battlefield
to
is
play
great.
Battlefield 6, apparently. I've seen people
really?
saying that. Yeah, Battlefield 6, you don't need PS Plus. And I was like, how? Because somebody asked me, and when I was streaming Battlefield 6, they were like, do you need PS Plus? And I was like, of course you need fucking PS Plus. What a stupid question. And apparently it wasn't a stupid question. Apparently I gave them the wrong answer.
Yeah, I know for like free modes like BR, Battle Royale, Fortnite, Warzone, like all free-to-play stuff, you don't need PlayStation Plus for it because it's free. It's just like the paid multiplayer, apparently.
Aye.
So.
But mate, speaking of PS Plus, we can move into the news just before we wrap up. PS Plus monthly games for November have been revealed. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm elated.
Yeah,
I'm
seem
so
buzzing.
excited for them.
Stray, which we got when it released on PS Plus Extra, correct?
Yes, so I don't want to sound like a dick here because not everyone can afford there's what Essential, which is the cheapest one, which gives you the free monthly games, and then there's the Step Up, which is
Extra.
60, 70 quid that gives you the catalogue. I get not everybody has that, but it launched on that for like a whole lot of players, and it's just, I don't know why Sony do it, but so many games that have been as part of that catalogue are now being recycled months later to the lower tier, and it kind of feels like a kick in the teeth for the people that have paid for this upper tier, because we're like, right, well, we paid for it and you've taken it away, but now you're giving it back. Or like, I think Goat Sim 3 is another example.
Yeah,
that was on the service, and then they brought it back for the lower tier, and it's like, great that the lower tier can play it, but you're kind of fucking off the people that are already paying for it, because it's like, where's our reward in a monthly game as well? Surely we should all be satisfied, sort of thing.
Oh, so it was on it for like over a year. It was on there for ages. And it's like, if people wanted to play it, they would have played it. I tried to play it. I think I talked about it. I tried to play it, but Shug just kept barking every time the cat meowed. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't a game for me.
It is a good game. Like, I'm glad if people haven't played it yet, they can play it and get the platinum trophy. Like, it is fantastic. But I bet your bottom dollar that at least 75%, maybe 80% of the viewers have probably already played it.
I think Bomb Chop might have done a video on it. I think I might have watched his video. Or did you do a video?
Yeah. I've done a video on it.
Aye.
Yeah.
So we've got Stray coming for the monthly game, and World Rally Championship 24. Yeah, Rally Championship kind of man. Yeah, that's
No.
racing.
And as well, 2024, is that game not over a year old?
Yeah.
It's like giving us FIFA 23 or 24.
Have fun,
what's the
boys.
point?
And then last is Tabs, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, which I played. I don't know if it launched on Xbox One on Game Pass, but I remember playing it on Game Pass, and it was actually kind of fun. But one of the ones where it's like fun for 2 hours, and then you're done. You can't let the fun's worn off and know of it with it. But that may be like a wee fun stream game to play for you.
Maybe. I'd have to look at it.
But mate, mate, do you see the stuff with Xbox? Or were you going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I will give, like, was it last week we spoke about them doing like Silent Hill 2 and shit? That was last week, right?
That was last episode.
Yeah, I was going to say, because how can PlayStation go from doing such a bunch of like free games as part of that half of the catalog and then just drop a stinker? Like, they always do it, which really annoys me. It's like that vicious cycle of, oh, we're going to get something good. Rubbish. Copium. Something good. Like, it's just, yeah, sorry. Xbox.
Mate, they treat you good every once in a while just to keep you in. And then they sack you off. I made the thing with Xbox, and I seen this, and I was like, oof, boy, am I glad I'm not on Xbox right now. Because, mate, it just keeps getting worse for them. It's not going great for the Xbox people out there at the minute, let's be honest. But achievements were not popping at all. So there was something like servers were down for something, and I've wrote it down here. Games between 2013 and 2018 on the Xbox One, no achievements were popping. And it's something to do with the games at that time used cloud-powered achievements. So what would happen is the game would ping to the Xbox server and be like, unlock the achievement, and it would ping back and then pop it, instead of it just being all on console, apparently.
Right, okay.
So, mate, people were like, I've just completed this game on the hardest difficulty, and the achievement's not popping. Mate, I kept seeing it pop up on Twitter and stuff, people like freaking out, and I was like, thank fuck that doesn't happen with a PlayStation. Because, mate, could you imagine beating something pure difficult? Imagine beating like a Super Meat Boy, and then the trophy just doesn't pop, and it's for everybody, like none of the games are popping. I was like, shit.
Surely they're going to fix that. They have to.
It's already been fixed. But, mate, that's just scary to think about. And I'm like, I need to smash out PS3 Platinums. Just get rid of that console. Get it out of the way. Because, mate, that can't have long left in it. I feel like we mention it every odd episode.
Yeah. It'll probably just be random one day. It just will stop working.
Like, just pull the plug on it.
My Shayla.
And then Dead Space as well. Glenn Schofield, who was like the original creator of Dead Space. I think we talked about it last episode, how it was like the Saudis have either bought or they're buying EA. So Glenn Schofield, who made Callisto Protocol, is like the spiritual successor of Dead Space, is now reaching it, and he's said, I'm making phone calls. He wants Dead Space 4. He either wants to work with EA, like the new owners, to create Dead Space 4, or get them to sell it so he can make Dead Space. Either way, mate, he's on the grind to try to get that Dead Space 4 coming. And I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a new Dead Space game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But wasn't Castillo Protocol like a mid kind of game?
Yeah, right? I think he's actually left that dev team and then started his own one again after that.
So, like, one would assume if he goes over to EA, he pulls his dev team, or if he gets the rights, it's his dev team. Like, if he does make Dead Space 4, is it even going to be good? That's what my worry would be.
Yeah, you don't know, but at the same time, he did make the other Dead Space games, so...
Yeah, I mean, it is an exciting time. I just like to play the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Like, is it? But it's cool if that does happen. Like, I guess it's a new opportunity, which would be really sweet.
But, mate, it got me thinking. I was like, how cool would it be if, with this Saudi takeover, they just sell... I don't think they would, but if they sold some old IPs, and we finally get... Like, mate, imagine a new SSX. How class... Look, mate, we're fucking choking for one. That'd be class. Like, there's a gap in the market. It's a snowboarding game. What other get Army of Two? That's an EA game.
That would be cool.
New Army of Two would pop off, or even just remake the old ones. Mate, if you own the IP, just remake the old ones. It can't be that hard. And then what else is EA
got? Can.
Oh, it can. I mate, there's Fight Night. Mate, the Saudis love their fucking boxing with Riyadh season. Give us a Fight Night game, because that Undisputed ain't it. Trust me, that ain't what it was supposed to be. That never lived up to the hype. But aye, that's pretty much all the news. I don't think there's anything I forgot. Oh, new releases announced. Did you see the news? What get announced coming to PlayStation?
Oh wait, yeah, I did. Yep, I did.
Yes. You want to tell the people?
3. We say it at the same time.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Paranormal Activity.
Oh, whoops.
No.
Paranormal.
Paranormal Activity.
Oh, get out of Halo. What?
Strike while the iron is hot. Paranormal Activity is getting a video game, a single player video game as well. It's not some online thing.
There's already one that exists. It's a VR game for PlayStation 4.
Mate, that's news to me, but aye. They're striking while the iron's hot.
$1.99 on sale.
Mate,
you know what? It would be.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's £20, but it's on sale for $1.99. And
Let me check it.
while it's a VR game, I think they've patched it retrospectively. I say that's the wrong word. Sorry. They've basically, I think they've done a patch where you can actually just play it without the VR headset. It's one of those games where it says VR, but you can play it without.
Yeah.
But I mean, for $1.99, it might be worth a punt. But at the same time, I don't know if I can be bothered to do it. But it looked pretty interesting. But I have a feeling the one that you announced would be way cooler.
It says headset required on the PlayStation.
Yeah, it might need a further Google, but I'm pretty sure like I watched a platinum guides, and I don't think they had a VR headset on. Could be wrong though. I need to be educated. Check for yourselves, but at least the game does technically exist. But I was thinking in light of this Halloween episode, I was like, it would be cool if we got like an Annabelle game or like a Conjuring game or Paranormal Activity, because it's like there's such a gap there to just rinse those horror movies, and they've not really been done because I mean they are scary, aren't they? Like in terms of jump scares, but I don't feel like we really get many games like that anymore.
Yeah, mate, I've got the VR headset. Could probably dig that out again and get my money's worth.
Oh mate, if you still got it, get the game and see if it requires the VR, and if it does, then you can play it. If it doesn't, then I'll buy it.
All right. Mate, I'll buy it. It's apparent. I think was it the Lost Souls? It's called. It's only $1.99. I'll buy it. Don't worry about it, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know how it goes. The Lost Soul. But mate, Paranormal Activity. No release date announced.
Yeah, but Paranormal Activity, as cool as that is, Halo. Well, I can't believe we said different things. You couldn't make that up.
Yeah, mate. Who's plays Halo? Halo's fucking dead. But aye.
What is a Halo?
Baby, I can see your halo.
Halo.
You know you're my shining grace. I don't actually know the words, so I probably fucked it up.
But we like playing as Master Chief.
Yeah, anyway, I really tried my best. But moving on.
The thing that I don't understand, right, is I saw the side-by-side image of the remake of Halo that's coming out next year that's being built in Unreal Engine 5, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw a screenshot, side-by-side comparison of the OG. And I thought, wow, for a game that's over 20 years old, like the OG Halo actually looks like really good for its time, personally, considering like some of the shit that has come out after.
Are you sure it's OG, and it's not like the 360 Combat Evolved version?
I don't know. It said the original Halo. I don't know what the exact image was, but regardless, it's still like it looked like an old game. Like I could tell it was an old game, but it still looked like I was like, that looks all right. But I just found it funny that online people were complaining about how like good it looked, if that makes sense. They're like, oh, they've done too much, they've added too much detail and things like that. I was like, shut the like.
I seen on Twitter, it was like one of the OG devs was shitting on it, and it was, you remember that mission where it's, oh fuck, what's it called? Mate, I know the title of it, but I can't remember it right now. But it's like you land on an island and you're in the wee warthog, and then you go down into like a library kind of thing. Not the library mission, but it's like you go down into the thing. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Oh mate, why can I not think of? I'm gonna remember it as soon as we stop recording.
Like the first Halo.
Halo 1, it's maybe like the third or fourth mission.
This might be where the screenshot come from. Can you see like the ring in the background? And
I
it's
think you
not
can
on a
see that on
beach.
most of them. Aye, it's on a beach. You're
Yeah,
on a wee
that's a
island,
screenshot.
and you drive around the
But
island.
yeah, I've seen that gameplay.
So there's one point where it's like you're driving around the warthog. You need to get out the warthog because there's like 2 big boxes in front of you, and then you go through and fight 2 hunters. And the guy was saying there's a fucking reason I put the boxes there, and the warthog couldn't crash through it. So you need to go through and actually fight the hunters. Whereas apparently in this new one, where they showed like however long it was, like 20 minutes of gameplay, the guy in the warthog just smashes through the boxes and then runs the hunters over. And the dev's like, you're ruining the fucking game. But I seen they're adding like sprint and stuff like that, which I think Merlin was complaining about when he played it on stream because he done the 100% on the 360 version recently. He did not have a great time from watching it. He had a rough fucking time on that game. But
yeah, they've added like prequel missions. They've added like a few more missions, haven't they? And they've like re-recorded voice acting lines with the same cast, which is pretty cool.
3 prequel missions, and it's all about Master Chief and the black guy that I can't remember his name. Johnson, is it Sergeant Johnson? Maybe something like that.
I think I don't know.
Yeah, we're not the biggest
my Halo lore isn't
Halo fans.
the best.
Are you going to buy it? Is the question.
It depends how much they try to charge. If it's a Gears of War case where it's like we'll do it for 30 to 40 quid, probably. But if it was like, because it's got no multiplayer, does it? It's just co-op campaign if you want. Yeah. So would I pay £60 for? How long's the game? Is it that long? Like being an older game, would it? Like
maybe like 8 hours, if I had to guess.
Yeah, like I don't know, 60 quid might be a bit steep. But do you know what? It depends how I feel about it and if I'm playing anything else. Like I could do it, but I could see a reason why I wouldn't do it and wait for a sale. But I will play it. I will be there. I'm excited for it. People are saying that it's going to be a really difficult platinum, like a 9 out of 10 or something. Like I don't know why, but people are surmising it could be really difficult.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I'd be down to get a platinum. I think it's fully like my pal's pure into Halo, and he's been saying for ages, mate. See when Halo comes on PlayStation, we need to play it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fucked. If he buys it day one, I'll buy it with him. But if he doesn't, then I'm happy to wait for it to go on sale, or eventually come to PlayStation Plus. If that ever happens,
Like
could you imagine? Imagine Gears of War and Halo on PS Plus.
It'll happen. I mean, do you remember when they wanted to put Game Pass on PlayStation?
Yeah, and they said absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, well, who knows? Next year that could happen.
Yeah, but that's all the news, mate. Any upcoming content before we wrap it up?
Yeah. So, of course, if you've not seen it on our Trophy Hoarders YouTube channel, there's like a little scary video where we're reacting to content. So maybe check that out if you've not seen that yet.
Little Halloween special.
Yes, sir. Part 1 should be called it because it's the Halloween episode, isn't it? Kind of.
Aye, part 1 of the Halloween specials.
Yeah. And then on my channel on the release day of this podcast, actually on Monday, if you go over to my channel, there's a platinum list review video that's gone up. So hopefully you enjoy the list that I review. And then on Friday, I've got a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 platinum video going up, the worst Call of Duty. And it's one of those things. Black Ops 7 comes out on the 14th, and I think my upload date is like a week before. So I'm hoping it kind of just
snowballs into it.
Yeah, snowballs into it. Like I could wait and drop it closer to like the Black Ops game releasing, but seeming as I'm away and not streaming, I'm like, let me just treat people to some content
so they don't forget you.
Exactly, because I'm pretty sure they will all forget who I am.
There was a guy I used to watch. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, pretty cool guy, but he was actually really bad at games. It was cool.
But
what about you?
Is that all? Just the 3 videos next week?
Just 2.
Just the 2.
3 including.
Yeah, with the podcast.
I'm gonna if I can squeeze out another platinum list review, maybe I will. But that's
when do you think that vlog will be? Your stuff that you've bought, your table and all that.
Yeah, maybe by the next podcast episode. So like what, 2-3 weeks time, maybe. I would say. But yeah, there's no set date on it. I'm just kind of cooking it up because it's a different experience and it feels more like a movie. Everything's a movie when you think about it, but like this is just a different approach doing this kind of video. So yeah.
You can't follow the usual formula. for your other videos.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just a completely different ball game, should I say? And I'm editing it off of my laptop, so it's a hell of a lot slower as well to do things. Yeah, that render's going to be fun.
Take ages.
It's gonna take like 4 or 5 hours. My laptop's going to
Thing
sound like a jet
explodes
engine.
halfway through.
Yeah, I remember when I rendered my members only, like, can I get 10 platinums in 24 hours? And I just compiled like
Yeah, mate, still waiting for
four.
that full video.
Yeah, I could probably, like, when I'm away, maybe I'll brainstorm and finish the script or something. I reckon if I just pumped out a really low effort thing,
That's
for
got to
10
be
minutes,
nearly a year old.
it is in November, it'll be a year. So maybe I'll drop it for the anniversary.
Yeah. I mean,
But yeah.
I've got the Thing video coming out, which I mentioned. I still need to do the Tony Hawk one, but that's going to be like a totally different vibe where it's just me sitting and talking about like getting the platinum. I've been saying I'm going to do that for a while, but I just no. I just keep getting distracted. I'm like, oh, this is a good idea, and then I start on that, and I'm not actually finishing it, you know. But the Thing video, I'm definitely going to finish. And mate, I don't know if I'll stream more. I might. I'm going to stream the platinum pop for Battlefield 6. That way, every single online trophy I've got, you can actually. I've streamed it, and now the campaign can just stay offline. Because I was going to do a video, and then I was like, I actually really don't want to grind this for a video.
Yeah.
Aye, the Thing video, maybe a Tony Hawk video before the next episode, and maybe a couple of streams, some PS2 games, go old school, have some fun. But
I was just gonna say, I know we're ending, but do you know you mentioned about your Tony Hawk video, how it's a different approach, and you're just talking about getting the platinum. I don't know if you would have seen it, but Illusion, the man with 1 million subscribers, technically the best platinum trophy hunter YouTuber to ever exist, right? He did it for Fortnite, and now he's also done it for Black Ops 3. And the videos are essentially him talking about the PlayStation Profiles Guide. So he's not actually getting the platinums for those two videos, but it looks like I don't know how to put it. It looks like it should be clickbait, but technically it does say Genius explains how to get Black Ops 3 platinum. So it generally is like he has labeled it correctly, but when you see it, you're like, I'm expecting a platinum pop video, and he's literally just talking through a PlayStation Profiles Guide. And I just think Buddy's got to 1 million subs, and now he's got the viewer floor, right? Whatever the fancy word is, was it viewer floor? Where he can just post whatever the fuck he wants now because he has 1 million subs. But you know, some people in the comments were not happy with him at all. They were like, "Oh, I can't believe like we've got him to 1 million, and this is what he does." I'm like, they're rebelling.
So, well, if you want to see real platinums getting popped, you know where to come. I've can't tell you the last video that I watched. I don't really watch many other platinum trophy hunters, to be honest. Not anymore.
Yeah, it's weird when you're like in it and part of it. You don't watch it as much because you're making it, sort of thing.
Aye.
So yeah, it's tough.
There's just like the odd ones here and there that I see. Like Brew, I watch his videos, but he's not been doing platinum stuff. Yeah, obviously John Callum, he still does the platinums. I think did he take a break for like 2 months or something?
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. He might have done
like took a break before
hiatus.
that Alien video. Because I remember going, where is this fucking cunt in my sub feed? I've not seen him in a while.
Yeah, because he did Alien and then FC26, didn't he? I can't remember his one before that. So yeah, maybe he did.
Do you not say it was a re-upload? Like, oh, it was Wolverine.
Oh,
because I remember being like, that was perfect timing for when the the PlayStation reveal thing was. But anyway, we're rambling. We've got videos coming. Keep an eye out for them. And happy Halloween. See you motherfuckers next one. Much love. Peace.
Bye.